Hello, hello! How are we all doing tonight? Let's get our camera set up properly. Another scorcher of an evening or a day here in the UK. Daniel Bale, here we are. We are on the right channel, are we, Daniel? I was like, where is everybody tonight? Boss Hazza, HD, how we doing? Craig Davis, Stone the Crows. Fellow beer lovers, talking about beer. Oh, what a day. What a day. This nearly never happened tonight. You're all here. Here we go. Adam, here we go. You're all here. Right, this nearly never happened. I did a chili challenge this afternoon with Carolina Reaper at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I was still curled up in the garden in agony at 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. Luckily for me, it all just kind of faded away into the distance. And the video's ready. And I was laying there thinking, why do I do this to myself? And then when you get over it, when you're better, you're excited for the video to be released. So I think I'm going to release that one tomorrow morning, a nice Wednesday upload for you. Tonight I'm drinking a Weizen, and then we've got some beer from Beerwulf. We got some beer from Beerwulf. It's a collaboration with Brouwerij. Get a bottle now and we'll have a look. Hey, I got a beer fridge. The beer fridge. I got some bar stools. Update on the bar. We got some bar stools. We got a beer fridge going on. Right, Blond lager, and it's Brouwerij Noordt and Beerwulf.com. There we go. So, can we hit that like button? Can we get it out there? We've been going 2 minutes. We nearly got 70 people tuned in. We have now got 70 people tuned in. The beer fridge is looking wicked. I'm really pleased with it. In another update today, did a touch of carpentry today for the first time in a long time. Hello to Roland, if Roland is tuned in. Hello, how are we doing? Done a bit of carpentry for the first time in a long time. Then I shot down, after I did the carpentry, to Tesco's to try and pick up this brand new Alan Mead. No, I didn't try and pick up the brand new Alan Mead. Happy Tuesday all. Let's get the pints in. Thank you very much. First super chat of the evening goes to Alan Mead. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Cheers to you. So, Pimp My Sniper, how we doing? Enjoy the last of the sunshine. It's going to rain tomorrow. Just going to grab a beer. Go and get a beer, Daniel. Right, yes. So I went over then to Culverhouse Cross Tesco. I've been looking for this brand new Buxton beer, this brand new Rainmaker Imperial Stout. It's about 10% ABV, I think. Oh, yo, I'm really sorry. I had to end my membership. I have to wait for a new bank card when it comes. I'll be a member. Callum Thomas. Don't you worry about it, Callum. The fact that you're here watching tonight is wonderful. Can we hit the like button? We got 121 people tuned in. Can we go 60? Sadly, I have to booze at the moment, but I enjoy the chat. Well done, Ethan. Well done, Ethan. Can we go 60 likes? Let's hit the like button. Let's get to 60 likes. That would be absolutely fantastic. Look at this. We got loads of people tuned in tonight. Loads of likes coming in. 55 people liking the video. We're starting to line some bottles up on the... Adrian, we're starting to line some beer cans up in the Stone Crow. Hello, Jess. How are you doing, Jess? Hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. Edelweiss for the Blade has been dispatched, Simon. Excited to try it. Is it actually Weizen? I've been so busy, I've not had a chance to look at the website. Is it actually a Weiss beer? If I can get a Weiss beer on that machine over there, do you want to have a quick look at my setup? Do you want to have a quick look at the little table we bought? There's the stone crow that my kids made me. And there's my little setup over there, look. So we bought a table in Argos, bar stool, the light over there for when it gets dark later. There's our blade, there's our Krups, the subcompact. Let's flip it back around. There's the kitchen over there as well. Let's flip it back round. Brewdog is set to release a quarantine themed beer. Cool, that sounds amazing. Oof, it's still warm, isn't it? Is a beer from the blade machine? Oh, certainly not that. Is it cold? It is cold. It is cold. I've got in the fridge down there, I've got a keg of Heineken ready to go in. Joe Biden's dentures is in the house. Sean Hill, hello Simon, please could you give a shout out to Teddy Watson and Emma Lomax, first time viewers. Thank you so much, mate. Sean Hill, hello Teddy, hello Emma, first time viewers. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Joe Biden's dentures. Hello all, 85 degrees here in Ohio. I won my bet with my brother. He agreed to settle a 30-day for £100. First beer in 30 days. Get in, Joe. How's it tasting? I bet it's like milk. I bet it's like milk going down, my friend. What's Jess saying? Not got beer today. Got a bad tummy today. No, that's a shame, Jess. Never mind. Nice to see so many members now. We're going to need a bigger boat. The lifeboat, Patronus, very good. It's a nice starter beer. I love the Weizen for Patronus. Little Perlenbacher Patronus, isn't it? Well, it used to be called Perlenbacher Patronus. It's just called Patronus Premium Weiss Beer. Oh, there's the Perlenbacher sticker there, right in the middle. Cool, so we got 162 people tuned in live tonight. Can we hit that like button? Can we get it to, let's go for 100. 100 likes. Come on, let's hit the like button. Let's get it to 100 likes. Let's get this pub rocking tonight. Let's do it. Be back in a minute, going to watch Tiny Tim's Adventure. Brilliant, Callum. Come back in a moment. 80 likes, come on, 85 likes. Let's get it up to 100 likes. Hit that like button. Let's get it up to 200 live viewers. Review White Lightning. 90 likes, here we go. Any newbies here today, welcome. Feel free to like the stream. I tell you what, who's new? Comment. Who's new tonight in the house? Comment, speak, have a laugh. We'll have some fun. We'll welcome you through the door of the Stoned Crow virtual pub. What would you say to the best IPA, Simon? Myself and my pals are new to the IPA game, and we want to know the best one. Tom Parsons. Hello, Neil Long. How are we doing, Neil Long? Hello to everybody. Samuel from Wirral and Josh Edwards. It's such a hard one to pick my all-time best IPA because I've had so many. I've had so many. So it's very difficult to me to say which one is the best. But go through my videos, have a look at some of the IPAs and start from there. That would be the best thing. Support your local bottle shop. Get yourself to Tesco at the same time. Buy some different IPAs. Love and Hate is a good one. Brewdog versus Cloudwater, another good one. If you can get any of the North Beer Company in Tesco, you cannot fail with that stuff. Right, Ryan Carter. Hey Simon, my father-in-law has bought a blade. I'm enjoying trying to educate. The more we buy, the more likely we are to get some awesome releases in the future. Cheers. Ooh, kick the camera. Absolutely. The more people who invest in the blade, I know it's an expensive piece of kit, it's a really big investment out of the blocks, but the more people that can invest in this system, the more chance we got. I say we, it's got nothing to do with me, it's just I'm a fellow blade owner. I'd love to see Weissens in there and IPAs in the future. That would be just super cool, wouldn't it? To be pouring IPA out of a blade. We're currently doing 12 1-pint cans of IPA for £38.50. Fantastic value. That's about 24. That's less than £3 a pint. 450 quid. It's a lot of it's a big investment. It's a big investment, but I think these machines will come down in price, and I also think we'll have some great beer on it in the future. The more people who invest into these systems. It's a lot of money, I do understand. Dean Mills, £5 super chat. Thank you so very much, Dean. Really, really appreciate it. Kyle has sent me a message on Instagram. I will get round to reading it probably tomorrow now because my phone's on the live feed here. We got nearly 200 people tuned in tonight after only 10 minutes. This is absolutely fantastic. Hope you have a good night. To all the new members and watchers, you'll have a decent night. Thank you very much, Pimp My Sniper. Joe Biden's dentist is drinking Lost Marbles Hazy IPA from Jackie O. Thank you very much, Joe, for the £2 super chat. Archie Moy is asking, how am I? I'm okay. I'm okay. I wrecked my stomach with some Carolina Reaper peanuts this afternoon, rolling around in the garden in agony for about an hour. But other than that, I'm fine. Yeah. Video's coming out tomorrow. Video is coming out tomorrow. It was the... Actually, a viewer sent me the nuts here on... Adam, here we go. I'm just saying it now. Do I like crucifix? Yeah, it's okay. Not quite a nice lager. Bit of a chilly burn on the throat. Oh, what was it called? The Death Nut. The Death Nut Challenge. I got it over there and I'll grab it next time I go for a beer, which is there. In about an hour when I go to the toilet, I'll bring the box over for the Death Nut Challenge. We'll have a look and I'll show you. But there's 5 levels. I got to level 3 and I was like, got to level 4. I got really angry. And I was like, because I was going to give up. And then something went sparko in there. Something went click, bang, bang. And I did level 4, got myself all ragey and mad. And then I got to level 5 then, which is 13 million Scoville. 13 million Scoville. And I had that, and I went into panic mode. I went into some kind of panic mode. So it'll be worth watching tomorrow when I release it. The 13 million Scoville Death Nut Challenge. Get to level 4, and you will see I was either going to stop and give up, and I just found some rage. I just found that I started, and I got a bit mad, and I hit level 4, and then we thought, we might as well do level 5 now. But I was sorry. I was sorry all afternoon. Really sorry. Weizen is going down a real treat tonight. Funny you say that, Simon. I watched the hot dog challenge video you did with the ex-Navy guy. Pink My Sniper. I wish I ate more of that. I wish I went with more of that, to be honest. It was my first real hot thing. And I wish I went as much. I wish I could eat more of it. To be honest, I didn't eat as much as I possibly could. I reckon if I had a go with that today, I would eat more of it. I wouldn't eat it all because it was bonkers, but I'd eat more of it at least. Got recommended on my channel. Brilliant, Pimp My Sniper. That's amazing. The videos are now being recommended to you from us over here on YouTube. Tranmere Rovers FC. Evening all. How are we doing? Hi, Simon from Ireland. Do it again. Ryan Carter. Simon, here's a big question for you. Do you think lockdown has increased the amount of beer FOMO with all the, increase online exposure, or have you managed to keep a level head? I've always kept a level head, to be honest, Ryan. can I get back to that? I got one about the machine here. Personally, I enjoy the choice of all the bottles and cans out there over draft machines. I won't be investing them out. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, like Dragon's Den, I'm out, yeah. So all of the different beers that have been released, it's tempting to buy them all. It's tempting to buy all of the different beers that get released online. Are pubs open in the UK? No, absolutely not. Not yet. I miss the pub, I really do. But yeah, I'm keeping a level head. I'm not buying everything that I see online. In fact, I very rarely, I do look, but I'm one of these guys. A lot of people comment on Instagram, they send me pictures, they always tag me with Domo beers. And they always say, oh, Tesco in Culverhouse Cross have got a massive range of new beers in, like next Monday or something. So I'll make a little mental note in my head of these beers. They have it online, but I don't really want to go buy one thing online because you've got to pay £25 then for the delivery. Or spend £25 to get a decent delivery charge on your items. But I never spend £25 in Tesco. I'm more of a Lidl's man. Although, off topic, off subject, has anybody noticed, is anybody shopping Lidl? Here's a quick one. I'm going to be very quick with this. Is anybody shopping Lidl? Their veg and potatoes and everything, it's all going off. I had some carrots, a bag of carrots go off on me. Hello Adam Cook, how we doing? That chili beer, you did look amazing but expensive. Yes. I had a bag of carrots. I was like, what's this smell in the kitchen? It was like a bag of mush, the carrots. I was like, no. Because I hate waste. I hate wasting anything. And then I had a bag of potatoes then. Some of them were going all soft. And I only bought them Thursday. And I'm thinking, man. Yes, I'm in the use by date on food and the best. So I think it's the summer months. It's these hot summer months. I'm going to give Tesco's, I'm going to give Lidl a miss for the veg. I'm going to go somewhere else. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Lidl veg tonight. The Dr. Van der Coroner in Brass, Peter de Oak Age, just got some in the shipment from Belgium. Excited to try it. Right, we've got 243 viewers tuned in tonight and 118 likes. Can you tell me where you're from and what you're drinking? Where are you from? What are you drinking? And hello to everybody out there who've just said hello to me. Camden, Callum is saying cheers. London, Stella, Northern Ireland. We've got people in Leeds watching. Barbados, Hazy Pale Ale. Huddersfield, drinking water. Cambodia, Isle of Wight, Germany, Essex, Nice, Dublin, Lichfield, Northern Ireland, Canada, Buckley, drinking a Sahi, probably in Tranmere, Essex, Tadler, Bristol, Copenhagen, High Wycombe, Suffolk, York, Kent, Southampton, Sunderland, Yezen, Switzerland, Amsterdam, there's people in Chorley watching, Carlisle, Bullman's Beer Reviews, Northampton, Edinburgh, Ohio, Limerick, Shropshire, Porthmadog, Alan, hello Alan, Frodsham, Louisiana, Montrose, Limburg, Trinidad and Tobago, I missed a couple, they're going so quick, Walsall, Edinburgh, Nottingham, Brewdog, Finland, Blackpool, Vodka in Kent, good show, Bahrain, San Miguel, Bavaria in Germany, cool place if you like beer, Quebec, Milton Keynes, Liverpool, Weltenberger Sandbock. Simon, yes I have a look on my channel, Jack, for the Weltenberger Sandbock review. Sweden, Bower Close, Essex, Punk IPA, Philadelphia, Coatbridge in Scotland, Newcastle, hit the like button, Newcastle, awesome community you've got going on, bud. Thank you very much. We've got people from Romania drinking Patronus, Penarth now in Sevenoaks, Pontefract drinking Northern Monk, Liverpool, Allowood in Scotland, God's Country, North Wales, Newcastle, And that's about it. Kristiansand in Norway, drinking a homebrew. Barley on the Bintong. Pontefract. Some people saying, if you're new, Daniel Bale, I'm going to do that one. I got hungry. How's Mel today? She's fine, tired from being in work. She's playing on Red Dead Redemption upstairs in the room there. Wuhan, China, Scotland. Right, so. Daniel Bale has requested that I ask people, if they haven't already, please hit the subscribe button on the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe for all of our latest videos. We post 2 videos daily, at least. Home of Haribo. Almost 40,000 subscribers. Isn't it wonderful what's happening here on the channel? 40,000 subscribers. I was proud when I said earlier on this year that I could fill the Cardiff City Football Stadium, because they got 33,000 seats in that stadium. And special video of 40,000 subscribers. We could start planning that. I tell you what we'll do, we'll plan it here on the channel. Well done for 14,000 subs, mate. We've done... You got the car park full now as well. Bluebirds, 50,000 by January 2021. Joe Biden's dentures, here's one. Did you notice Social Blade? It's a platform that covers the YouTube channel. Last 2 days of the month, I dropped down to 1.7 thousand subscribers picked up. And the graph underneath went to 1.7. I thought I'd be showing that I picked up 2,000 subscribers and over 500,000 views. But it just dipped. 2 days to go, it dipped. And I was like, but surely it should cover most of the month, not just the last 2 days. That's just ridiculous. Sorry, we're joined, but only got £5 in the bank. And you've just given me £1.99 of it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. 250 people tuned in. Can we go for 175 likes? 175 likes on the channel. Come on, let's do this. 175 likes. Hit that like button. It's down by there somewhere. Let's do it. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Have I tried the Grazing Shed brew? Yes, I have. It's on the channel. Brewed by Fellinfold Brewery. Check it out. Pretty decent beer, to be honest. And do I like Camden Hells? Yeah, it's a pretty decent beer. Favourite sour beer, Simon? Well, I'm gonna say Stone the Goes for the moment, because I'm really proud of that beer. I brewed a collaboration with Glen Averick Brewery. We brewed a Stone the Goes. Massively proud of it. So for now, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm proud of that. So I'm gonna say my favourite stout, sorry, sour is Stone the Goes. Joe Billings asking what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a quick Patronus while we all warm up here. Hashtag Stone the Goes. Stone the, yeah, at least have a go at reading the name of the £1.99 you got. My apologies, yeah, that would be completely impossible for me. Mr. Wilstrow, in your opinion, what would you say is the best mass-produced beer? Carlsberg, Birra Moretti, Estrella, Dam, etc.? Or I would go with something like Pilsner Urquell at the Pilsner Urquell Brewery, or something like Liam saying, oh, the merch, Alan, that's coming through Beers of Europe very shortly, hopefully. Big Kev, what's Big Kev saying? Where's the comments? What was that Buxton Imperial Stout you were on about earlier? You changed topics mid-sentence. Did I really, Big Kev? Right. Buxton Brewery have launched the beer into Tesco's, the big Tesco extras. I think it's called Rainmaker Imperial Stout and Warsteiner. Warsteiner is an amazing mass-produced beer, probably Warsteiner. Rainmaker Imperial Stout released into all of the big Tesco's I'm waiting for it, so it's going to be any time. It might be Friday, might be this Friday, might be early next week. Brilliant. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, Daniel, Tesco are releasing even more beer, but in the big one at Culverhouse Cross. Hi from Norway. Hello, Roger. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Hi. Yes, more beer. Beer colour looks nice. Warsteiner is hard to beat in the style for the price. I love Warsteiner. Love it. We've gone back into that kind of hot Pilsner weather. And I love the sun's going down over there now. It's boiling hot. I like Weiss beers, all sorts of different lagers now in the summer. The beer is called Rain Shadow. My mistake. My mistake, Brian. What are your thoughts on barrel-aged beers? I'm a big fan of whiskey and bourbon barrel-aged beers, Founders KBS or anything by the Strauss. Yeah, as long as it's not too whiskey-like. I like a touch of whiskey or a touch of brandy or a touch of rum. I don't like it when the barrel-aged beer is dominated by the whiskey or the rum or the brandy. Here he is, Mr. Paul. How are we doing, Paul's beer review? Stone the Crows, evening Simon on the Rhinebacker, enjoying the show. Cheers. We're more or less drinking the same beer, my friend, Paul. I'm drinking a Patronus. Great, cheap, regular, get your hands on it, nice and easy beer that tastes lovely. What more can you ask for? Right, big comment there from Pimp My Sniper. Is it true that whiskey and vodka are practically the same, only difference is whiskey is brewed in barrel, or am I talking out your... I don't know. I don't know anything about spirits, I gotta be honest. Because I don't like spirit. I'm a bit of a baby when it comes to spirits. I'm not a massive fan. Jake is, yeah. Some beers are seasonal, but I suppose yeah, me too. I'd rather a decent beer. I'm not a well, with no politics tonight, yeah, KK Crispy or K Crispy 2009, no politics tonight. Yeah, I mean, you've come here to escape, haven't you? Although I don't condone what's going on. I think it's disgusting. What's going on in America right now. Perhaps I've said too much already. Perhaps I've already upset a few people. But you've come here to escape everything, haven't you? No, don't remove the comment. Don't remove the politics comments. I just won't reply to them. Can you review the Schofenhauer grapefruit? Soon, cheers. Joseph Bucklow. Have a look on the channel. And this is to everybody. If you're looking for a specific beer that you want me to review or you think that I may have reviewed, put in the grapefruit beer, as Joseph's just mentioned, and put in real ale after. Simple. Rhinebacker, real ale, grapefruit, beer, real ale, and you'll find the videos. You'll find the videos out there if I've done it. That's the best way to find it. What do you think of FOF lager? Be it cheap or not, I'm on the Fosters at the moment. What's FOF lager? Never heard of it. Shadow, I don't know. What's the abbreviation mean? Hello, Simon. Here in Ireland, drinking a crafty brewing company lager from Lidl, made by Rye River, who brewed McGargles, the old McGargles. James Newman, review Broccoli Brewery beer, as I haven't seen that when I search. I haven't. I know for a fact I haven't, because that's a new brewery to me. I know for a fact I've not reviewed any broccoli beer, which I'd like to do. Broccoli, are we talking about broccoli? Is someone having a laugh at me now? Broccoli Brewery. You're having a laugh. You surely, unless it's It sounds like broccoli. Is where I live. Oh, the beer is amazing. Sorry, Archie. Sorry, Archie. I thought you were having a joke with me then. Some people like play around with the words here in the comments and have a bit of a joke with me. I don't mind lager. It's mediocre but not undrinkable. If you get a good lager, there's nothing wrong with a lager. As long as you got a good one. Hello, Simon. You checked out the new Stadia Pro games? Yes, I have. Broccoli Brewery in London. Yes, I have. I need to make more of an effort to get my Stadia channel going again. I've been bonkers busy. I really have. Broccoli in South East London. Right, there we go. 250 people tuned in. Can we get 200 likes? While I have a little rest, sip a beer. Prost, how we doing? Can you hit the like button? Simon, you've never had one of those streams on a night with a full moon, I have to ask. Are you a werewolf? Not quite yet. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Let's do it. Hit the like button. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's do it. Come on. 200 likes. Let's hit that like button. And I'm going to have a sip of beer while I sit back and wait for it to hit 200 likes. What's your thoughts? I haven't played it. Valorant. I've not played that one. I don't have a PC. I've got a Mac and I got an iPhone and I got Google Stadia. That's enough for me. I should be a werewolf, but I'm alright now. Right. It's time. We got 208 likes. 208 likes. When I'm on my own, I like to pump. I like to keep pushing my foot on the pedal with the like button all night. I apologise if it annoys a couple of people, but I think it's important that we push. It's important that we push. So I'm going to be asking people all night to hit the like button, and I hope we can go crazy. We hit like 700 the other night, which is fantastic. Right, I'm going to lean over. I need to work out how this fridge. I need to move the stool a bit. Whoops. Dropping beers all over the place here. Right, where's the blonde one? Got it! I need to adjust this setup a little bit. I dropped the beer bottle on the floor and maybe we need to reevaluate this bar. Oh no. I gotta go and get a glass now. I got a glass over there. Let me use the force. I'll be back now. I just gotta get a glass. It needs an adjustment. I think we're a bit too tight here with the wall. I tell you what I don't have either. I haven't got my snacks either. I need to get a pack of the scampi fries that on the cardboard back. Put them up there. Just pull the scampi fries down. That's the hammer. Right. So this is Lager Lab, Blond Lager. It's by Beerwulf and Brouwerij Noordt. It's 6.5% ABV, 41 EBC and 25 IBUs. Original gravity was 15 Plato. The final gravity was 2 Plato. And it's a low fermented, and it's got description of almonds, floral, grapefruit and stone fruit. And all of a sudden, we got 300 people tuned in. Hello! And then we got a nice N bottle cap. So this is Lager Lab number 4. A blonde lager. They call it a blonde lager. And I'm going to be, Beerwulf have been really good to us. They sent us torps. They're about to send us a blade keg, hopefully in the future. But our integrity here on the channel is our honesty. If we're not honest, then there's no point in us reviewing these beer. What's the point in reviewing beers if we can't be honest? Or if we're not honest, what's the point? That's not looking blonde to me. It looks nice. It's looking nice, but it's certainly not looking blonde. That needs to be, for a blonde beer. Exactly, Jonathan Niblock. It would be boring if everything was a 10 out of 10. Duff Blimp is saying it looks dark for a blonde. It's, I'd say that's amber. That's an amber coloured beer. That is definitely an amber coloured lager. But never mind, as long as it tastes good. You need to flap into the bar table. I tell you what, there's a way out over there. That's not blonde by Wonder Beer Wonder. Exactly, yeah. There would be no point in us reviewing beer if we were not, we have to be honest. Our integrity is massive here on the channel. It's why you tune in. But it looks nice. It does look nice. Good carbonation. Look at that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. Aroma. Wow. That's smelling like an IPA. Mango, passion fruit, grapefruit. Jammy, tart-like. Get it down your neck, people are telling me. Get it down your neck. Paul's beer reviews. If that's a blonde, I've been chasing the wrong ladies all my life. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's more like a ginger. Charles Dunn, too many malts in the beer. I bet more people are watching this than some of them. Any Captain's Meets Adventures? Yeah, have they labelled the wrong beer? Looks more like a Scotch ale. Joe Biden says it all takes one shout from a big channel. It's exactly what happened with Blue. Yeah, I of course don't mind though, because now he's more successful. He's a great guy. Dave's a great guy. He's a great guy. I've had many chats with Dave after the live streams that we used to do last year. And we used to drink into the night. We used to, as soon as the live feed finished, we'd probably both of us would use the toilet first, and then we'd come back down and carry on drinking. It wouldn't go late into the night, but we'd certainly have a couple after the live feed, and generally built up a decent friendship. A lot of people ask, why don't we do collaborations anymore? I just think that Dave is really busy. He's just a really busy guy. And he's probably got a bit of management going on now as well. He's at that stage that he's probably got a bit of management going on in terms of the channel, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that. It's such a big channel now, 117,000 subscribers, that he's gonna need a little bit of kind of like help, I suppose. That's my opinion. I would be hard pressed though. If I'm honest, I would be hard pressed to accept that help myself, because I like my independence. I like my independence. What's the best stout beer in your opinion, other than Guinness? Imperial Stout as a style. Love it. Have you tried crab Pringles as a snack? No, but I'm looking for the new Pringles. There's new Pringles out and I want to try them. Have you tried the game Super Hot on Stadia? Tiger, yes! Tiger Heart. I had a go last night. It's like time is frozen and then you move and then the people move. It's a bit like playing chess with guns. And oh, what a brilliant game. I got to the level, because I only had a quick go, where the car's coming towards you and you've got to jump over the car, and then there's somebody, as soon as you land, because you're moving, so everything else is moving, there's a guy with a gun, and he kept on getting me, so I got frustrated and turned it off. When I got more time, Super Hot, I'm going to get back into it. It seems really good, really interesting game. Military simulators. I'm looking forward to the Elder Scrolls Online on Stadia. It's going to be released mid-June. I'm going to be all over that. I reckon we should get a Real Ale Craft Beer clan going on, what did I just call it? Elder Scrolls Online. Super Hot is great in VR. Is it really? I can tell you how to do it. Completed in the first hour. Really? You completed in an hour? Wow! Chris the Butcher and friends. Hiya, buddy. How's it going? I'm going okay, my friend. I'm going okay. I'm drinking a lager, 6.5% ABV lager from Beerwulf, which is a UK online beer shop. There we are, beerwulf.com. And Brouwerij Noordt from the Netherlands. And it's a 6.5% strong lager. Strong lager, Chris the Butcher and friends. It's the only way to go. I see a lot of local people around my way are doing like takeaway beers. Good to see, every little helps. I bought 3 De Moors Latin Stouts today. Barcode was sold out, bad luck. Donomeat Pringles, yeah. Donomeat Pringles. I want them. I can't find them though. I want them, but I can't find them. There's a spider attacking a wasp or something up there. They're having a right old fight. The spider's like jabbing him and all sorts. What's your favourite go-to beer of all time? I'm on the Startup Raven tonight. Not a bad beer at all. Not a bad beer at all. Nearly fell out of my car when I seen a pub open selling takeouts on Saturday. You can hear the fly. Can you hear it? It won't be there much longer, I don't think. Simon, can you do another trip to Tesco vid again? Used to enjoy them. I mean, yeah, as long as I got the beer in, we'll do a live trip to Tesco. Joe buys, do you still have the blade, Simon? Yes, I do. I have bought the sub. Lucky there are many tubs available in Belgium. Just waiting now. Just waiting to... If I'm going to launch a Heineken, 18 pints of Heineken into that there machine, I need some kind of excuse to drink it all. Because I do so many different beer reviews during the week. If I'm going to land a Heineken in there and drink another 18 pints, there's got to be some kind of reason, you know? There's got to be like family party or something going on where people can just come and help themselves to a beer. I'm a very generous person. Very generous person. But yeah, we need a party. We need a friends and family party to get that Heineken cracked into that blaze. At Real Ale Craft Beer, what do you think about Storm Shadow New Tesco beer being lower ABV than Rain Shadow original Buxton version? I did the Rain Shadow. Storm Shadow. These Mersey beers. It's been built as a price. Yeah, it's gone. I think the spiders had it as well, mine. I think they just killed each other. No, there's movement. I think the spiders... Has anybody seen... What was that? Oh, it was called The Fly, wasn't it? Where he went... And then he I was minging. Joel Morris, £5 super chat. Simon ordered 2 cans of Money Tree and 2 cans of Pump Up the Jam today from Tiny Rebel. We'll be drinking them in the Stone Crow pub on Friday. Joel Morris, thank you very much for tuning in this coming Friday with your couple of Tiny Rebel beers. That'd be really cool. Barbecue Friday outside at the Stone Crow. Hello, Dimitri. How are we doing, Dimitri? Classic film. Joe Biden's dances. Cheers to you, good sir. Joe, cheers. Very generous. Joel, sorry, very generous. No, I don't smoke. Only in bed. Barbecue at the Stone Crow. Barbecue at the Stone Crow. Pub's open in July. I can't see it. Have you ever tried Kronenberg Blond? It's not available in the UK for many years, but all over Europe and Asia. Probably did very well in Europe and Asia. I think I used to see it, but then I think they just pulled it out. It wasn't doing very well. Are you doing a live version of your local pub to celebrate end of lockdown? Yes, absolutely, we will do. Dimitri, how are you tonight, man? That's by Joe Biden's dentures. 240 likes. Let's get to 300 likes. Go, go, go. And that's by Jonathan Nisblock. Jonathan's got my back. We had 310 people tuned in just now, 5 minutes ago. Hit the like button. Let's go for it. If we can hit the like button, we can maybe get up to 300 likes. Let's go big, guys. Let's go big. 300 likes. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get 300 live viewers tuned in tonight. 251. I can't wait for the weekend. Going to running here to eat donuts and drink stouts. Will you still get virtual pub nights after the lockdown? Jack 7. I get asked this an awful lot. Will the virtual pub carry on after lockdown? Yeah, 800 likes Friday. Shaves his head. Bring the clippers. Daniel. Will it continue when the pub's open? It all depends. I'll press live on my phone, sit back here, and if we have 10 people tuned in, because everyone's gone around the pub, I totally accept that. We've been in lockdown for a long time, and I won't blame you. Won't blame you at all. Get to the pub, drink, support the local. If, on the other hand, we turn the live feed on, please tidy up if you go out. Have you seen the videos? The pubs opened up in Netherlands yesterday, very crowded. Or even if they're just like... hopefully, going to be out every night. I don't think as many will flock to the pubs as people think with the social distancing being in place. You can't close the virtual pub. Cheers to the membership. Great bunch of people. Joe Biden's dentures. $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I just cannot wait to do an all-dayer now. Pimp my sniper. Tiger Harthill. Got it with a super hot game. Right. If, on the other hand, I'm going to go back to my previous conversation, I turned the live feed on and we have 200-300 people tuned in, then we'll continue. We'll continue. I don't want to put any pressure on people, mind, to think that they have to tune into the virtual pub when the real pub opens. I'm just saying. If there's no demand, I'll go back to my weekends drinking in the garden, going to the pub, enjoying my normal life again. But if there's demand and if people love it and people want this whole thing to carry on, then we'll carry on. It's a supply and demand thing. That feeling when you walk into the local craft beer and your barman says your name and what you're having, you look up and see that long list of beers in chalkboards, decisions. Jonathan this block, exactly. I love the pub. I love the pub. I'm just saying it. We will, of course, dip our toe in the water. Sorry, I've not seen your pub renovations. Do you mind showing them? Right. Not much. We built some bar stools. Let's see if we can. I got a couple of. We got some bar stools from Argos. 4 of them. We got a fridge. We got a fridge down there. I'm going to fill that area over there with bottles. I don't know what to do with the mirrors. I put all the mirrors up in March just to get light into our house. And I'm just thinking, do I need all of the mirrors now? Hi mate, how are you doing? I wish I saved some of my beers for tonight. Are you live streaming tomorrow night? No, unfortunately not. Aaron Baxter, Tuesdays and Fridays. Every Tuesday, every Friday, we do a live feed. Did you sort the chair out after you put it the wrong way around? No, I tell you what I did, Daniel. I bought another 2 bar stools, and I made one the right way, and I made one the wrong way. So now I've got 2 bar stools to the right way, and 2 bar stools to the wrong way. Right. Dimitri, and this I'm going to flip. Replace the mirrors with some really cool and personal posters like Joe Rogan does in the studio. It's a good idea. So this, we put the 50-inch. We got a 50-inch telly there. Stone Crow there. There's the kitchen. Can you see the kitchen? And there's our bar setup. So we got a Krups machine, blade machine. We're all set to go. And the Stone Crow. So I think the way things have changed after weeks of lockdown, people are used to this and enjoying. We'll definitely tune in on a Friday night. Captain Meets Adventures. Thank you for the support. But of course, it's such a tough bind. Jenkins, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Nice setup. Thank you very much. Right, so I remember the first live feed. The co-op is closed, so I can't get beers for tonight. I don't know, walking 3 miles of Tesco's. How about 13 glass? You need to review. Will you be planning any brewery tours once lockdown is over? Daniel Herald, I'm going to be all over the place. I am going to be all over the place once lockdown is over. I promise you. I've lost my track of thought now. I was going to say something really important that I can't remember. Never mind. Tiger. The effort that goes in, yeah. I'm greetings from Croatia. That was it. Joe Biden's dentures, you got my back again. So, my first live stream, this whole thing was an accident. This whole thing was an absolute accident. They shut the pubs 6 o'clock on a Friday night on March 20th. And I was so angry. I was like, just really angry. So I literally charged my phone and went live. Sunday, the Friday night, March 20th. And loads of people tuned in. And then loads of people tuned in again, and then loads of people tuned in again, and it was like, okay, this seems to be a thing now. So after about 2 weeks, I asked people what we should call it. And we had a discussion one night, and it was a resounding The Stone Crow. So that's how the Stone Crow virtual pub was born. It was born through you people tuning in on that first night and the few nights after, massively supporting us. And then we had a massive discussion about what we should call the virtual pub. So it's all just been press record. Nothing is scripted. Nothing is really kind of, right, I'm going to talk about this tonight, and I'm going to talk about this tonight. I don't work like that, because it would be like, I would be like a newsreader, and it would be very boring. I like to talk to you guys here. Stephen Griffiths tuned in, Robert, Matt, Jack. And I like to just read your comments, have a discussion like we would in the pub. Like we would in the pub. That's a well-earned beer. Smarty Pants, thank you very much. There he is, Mr. Craig, Kent Beer Reviews. Cheers, Simon. Hope you're well. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Simon, how is the oddly dark lager tasting? Oh, Bob's tasting for the Blond lager, Brouwerij Noordt. It's really tasty. Oh, I'll get that super chat tomorrow. I'm just going to get the tasting done, Joel, and I'll grab your super chat. It's really quite tasty. You can see there's a little bit of sediment there in the bottom of the glass. There's passion fruit, grapefruits, a little bit of mango. For a lager, it's very refreshing. It's slipping down. It's absolutely slipping down. March 20th is the anniversary. How many is going to be there? Oh, March 20th. It won't be that long ago. Right, Joel Morris. Simon, have you tried Swansea Jack from Thomas Watkin? If you haven't, you need to try it. Joel, I will most certainly look for Swansea Jack. I think I may have been. I did watch a few without commenting. Cool. Thoughts on Beer 52. That is by Steedy Gonzalez. Couldn't find any Wagyu snack, being little today. Gutted, Smarty fans. It's a shame. My thoughts on Beer 52. It's generally a subscription service. I'm going to be honest. I'm always honest. They are supporting us at the moment. You've seen the 2 videos that I posted recently. They are supporting us at the moment. I think they're doing really well. So they're looking to perhaps... I know that they've got an advert on Untapped, advertising their monthly beer box and their live virtual tasting. And they came to us and they said, will you advertise for us as well? And I said yes. So in the description box of the videos from Beer 52, I say that this is what's the word? This is sponsored content, or you have to by law. This is sponsored content, paid for content. But I'm honest with the beer reviews. Right. I was signed up here for a few months. I got very good service and product with this. Read some fantastic articles about pubs closing and also opened my eyes to many craft beer brewers. Well, there we are, Pimp My Sniper. Big fan of Beer 52. Beer 52 serves a purpose for a gateway. I say good introduction to craft beer. delete it now as I know what I like. Ath does. I mean, yes, again, it's your opinion. It's a gateway. It's a gateway thing for you. I mean, that's you know what you like now. But the beauty of it was that they helped you out at the beginning. They kind of like introduced you to different styles and the magazine and everything else. It's yeah, fine, brilliant. Yeah, we've had lots of Beer 52 comments. Yeah, I got into crashed through Beer 52. Most of the beers were superb, but a few tough ones, which was fairly standard for any subscription, I'd imagine. So there's a lot of good things for Beer 52 tonight. Simon, have I ever been to Oktoberfest? No. No. And my next question, is it happening? Is Oktoberfest happening? Is it being cancelled? Is it happening? Because I got an idea. We could all go to Oktoberfest. If you got the money, we could go to Oktoberfest. We could do... It isn't happening. Oh. Cancelled. Probably cancelled. Got cancelled. I've never been to Oktoberfest. Not this year. Cancelled. It's been cancelled. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, I mean, let's organise it for next year. Let's all go to Oktoberfest. That'd be amazing. James Newman, Oktoberfest is overrated. Apparently Stuttgart Beer Festival is better. I mean, whatever. I don't mind. We'll go wherever you want to go. I'll just come along. You have to book months in advance. It's crazy. I've always fancied Oktoberfest though. I would love to go to Oktoberfest. Back again. Owen is back again for another great night. Hope you and your family are keeping well, my friend. Received my beer package from Beer 52 for the Cyberfest 2 this weekend. Cool. Jenkins Jet. I haven't broken the seal just yet, and we're 62 minutes in. So it's about 2 minutes past 8, is it? Something like that. Here's a better idea. Let's do our own Barry Fest. We can get a field, a marquee, and some local breweries to set up. Get a few big speakers. Boom, smarty pants. That would be amazing. Crowtoberfest. Brilliant. You can do a virtual October Stone the Crows pub night. Yeah. Bob Skinner. Welcome to Getting Out and About. Bob Skinner has just become a member. We have our first membership of the night. If you want to help support us, when all of this is over, exactly what it says on the tin, Getting Out and About, then please consider becoming a member. Bob is our first member of the night. There he is. If you want to consider becoming a member of the channel, hit the join button down below. Or if you can't see the join button, hit youtube.com/realaleguide/join. That would be amazing. Look at this. We got another membership from RK Esports. Welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Brilliant. RK Esports, thank you very, very much for your support. Ian Alford, Simon, what's the nearest race course to you, and do you like horse racing? Ian Alford, my grandfather is a massive horse racing fan. In fact, my both grandparents were massive. My grandpa on my mum's side and my grandpa on my dad's side, both massive horse racing fans. And I mean serious kind of like 3, 4, 5 times a week horse racing stuff. My nearest race course would be Chepstow Racecourse. I think it'd be Chepstow Racecourse. Love how the Welsh can pronounce Scottish name perfectly. Is it Bob? Is that right? If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Another crack. Chepstow. Yeah. Bangor on D in North Wales and Chepstow in South Wales. I'm going to start beer cocktails, just throw a few different craft beers together and hope that the ultimate tasting concoction. This time of year, we'd be millionaire. Kent Beer Reviews. Simon, do you have any worries at all when all the lockdown measures are lifted? Kent Beer Reviews. My brain, I hope this comes across to everybody, not just Craig at Kent Beer Reviews, but to everybody watching tonight. My brain is wired differently. I've been doing normal stuff forever. I've been walking, I've been out and about, I've been going to all the different shops, Lidl's and Tesco's. I've not stopped. I've not stopped my life. I understand totally if this upsets people. I understand that now. It took me a while to understand it, but everyone's different. My brain works like this. My brain works like this. I jump in a go-kart. Some people will jump in a go-kart. They won't go full speed round the track because they might worry that the steering wheel might break, or an arm on the car might break, or the wheel might fall off, or something might go wrong and they're going to crash and spin and hurt themselves. When I went down to Hatherwood racetrack in West Wales last year on my holiday, as soon as that helmet went on my head, I was Michael Schumacher. I asked the steward, guy in charge, what was the lap record? That was my only question to him. What was the track record? Simon, do you have a real job, or is this your main income? Sorry for being nosy. This is the real. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber because again, Cheshire Homebrew. It's that decision. I made that decision. I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I wasn't going to stop at nothing. I wasn't, and this is how my mind works. I wasn't going to stop at nothing to make this channel a success. Nothing was going to stop me. Nothing. So the steward said the tyres on this car you're about to sit in, good enough for Dominic and others, and don't worry about it, Simon. The steward said to me, the tyres are not that warm. You need to do it 2 laps very quickly and then pump in, try and beat the lap record. So I went in, 2 laps, overtook everybody. I overtook everybody twice in 2 laps, and then I went on a charge. I wanted that lap record, and literally I had the car bouncing sideways, Norwegian flicks. I was having the back of the car stepping out of me, going around the corner, and I wanted that lap record. I didn't get it. I didn't get the lap record. But I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted that lap record. As soon as that helmet went down, bang, that's it. I'm nothing else but a racing driver. And that's how my mind works. So going back to this whole lockdown thing, I got to be careful what I say. Can I just be honest? If it upsets a few people, then maybe I'm just telling you who I am as a person. I'm going to be honest. same mentality. When somebody, I'm watching you in the bath. Cool. When somebody tells me I can't do something, I'll go in the opposite direction. So when they said, don't go out, or don't do this, don't do that, don't go, you know, I just went out. Done my own thing. I just went out. I walked past the police station in Barry is just over the hill. I walked past the police station for 3 months, every single day. For my 6-mile walk a day, I walked past the police station. Norwegian flick, that's a new one. Thought it was Scandinavian flick. Yeah, sorry, Scandinavian flick. It is a Scandinavian flick. David Thompson, you know you're racing. I'd love to have a race with you one day. Ask Richard Hammond in his little rascal van. It'll be on YouTube. I thought it was a Norwegian flick, but it's a Scandinavian flick. It's where you lean the car into you step the back of the car out basically, and you're on the ragged edge. Ragged edge. One false move and you're in the tyre wall. Bang, you're gone. But anyway, going back to this whole lockdown thing, I walk past the police station every single day. Nobody come out, nobody stopped me, nobody said anything to me. I was never even looked at. So I just got on with my own thing. I know all these the restrictions are being lifted now and whatnot, but just who I am. I never stop living my life. I don't think you can. Life is too short. You can always earn money. You can always earn money. You can always earn money, but you're always losing time. It's a very, very important thing for you guys to listen into. You're always losing time. When tonight's over and I go to bed, I'll never get that time back. You cannot reverse time. You're always getting older, you're always getting greyer, but you always have that opportunity to earn money. So my way of thinking is, spend your time wisely. You might get it anyway. I could be I could be the most cautious person in the world and then go out once and catch it by accident. Or I could just go and live my life and make every moment count, make every day count. And that's how I work. Kev Osborne, I believe the lockdown didn't need to affect everyone. The vulnerable and the sick should have been locked down. Everyone else should have been able to get it. Smarty pants. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own opinion on all of this. Nuts or crisps. I get what you mean, but what would you do if an elderly relative of yours got the virus as a result of your actions? Hopsine. I've got elderly relatives. My nan and gran. I still got a nan and gran. My nan's 87, and I go downtown. Guess what I see her? I see my nan on the park bench or on the bench outside of Lloyd's Bank every day. On the bench outside Lloyd's Bank. And at first, I used to say to her, Nan, what are you doing out? You're 88. You're 88, you're not even allowed out. And she said, what are you doing out? She'd be like, what are you doing? You shouldn't be out either. So, my nan, just I must have got it from my nan. Just got on with it. Just got on with life. Just she's 88. There's not a lot she can do. She carried on going downtown. My grandfather, on the other hand, of course, they reckon, I live in Wales, they reckon if coronavirus got a big hold in Wales, especially in the South Wales valleys, it would hurt an awful lot of people. because a lot of people who worked in the coal mines back in the 60s, 70s and 80s have got massive respiratory problems. And they reckon if coronavirus took hold in Wales, it would devastate the south of the country. So we're lucky. We're very, very lucky that it's quite low here. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. But yeah, going back to it, my grandfather worked in that old industry. He's got terrible respiratory problems. So my nan going out every day, sitting outside a Lloyd's Bank, and then going home, scares me to death. It scares me to death. It really does, because I love my grandparents. But how can you stop an 88-year-old woman from living the last... There's nothing open. There's nothing open. There's a pound shop open. There's a Wilkinson's open. There's not much open. She wants to get out. How can you stop an 88-year-old woman from living the last days of her life? I said, but don't try and make me do it. I say, but don't try and make me do it. Exactly. I mean, that... Let's just hope that I haven't upset too many people tonight. That's all. Daniel, you can tell me I'm speaking the truth and I'm living my normal life. I met Daniel Bale yesterday in Barry Town Centre, outside the old cinema. The first thing I did to Daniel when I seen him, I shook his hand. Daniel will tell you in a moment. I shook his hand. I'm getting on with my life. I shook that man's hand. There we are. He's telling the truth. I just get on with it. Michael, racing driver brain. Just get on with it. Hello from Poland. Anyway, should we change the subject? Otherwise, I'm going to get on a soapbox here and I won't be able to get off it. Never apologise for the things you believe in. Right, it's time for another beer. Not racing driver brain. Right. Jake H. Not racing driver brain. Selfish idiot brain. Love you, Simon. But come on, man. Jake. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Everybody has a right to their opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong, mate. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's just how I live my life. Right, cheers, Simon. Sorry for Q&A. No, nothing. Didn't upset me at all, mate. Didn't upset me at all. Let's go back to beer, though, shall we? Let's go back to beer. It's beer o'clock. It's beer o'clock. What do you think about the visit in Russia in the near future? No problem. I've got no problem, but I can't get there. I cannot get there, but I would visit. I've got no problem visiting Russia. Oh, that's a 10.3. I think I'm going to get some of these lagers out of the fridge now, because I think they need to warm up a bit. A quad lager at 10.3 with bourbon, vanilla, raspberry and mochaccino. I think that needs to warm up a bit. Full point. We should have started on this one. Fair play, Simon. Keep doing you. Yeah. Don't do this. We're going to do this one. Enkel lager, biscuit, dry, grass, tangerine, and crisp. It's a collaboration between Beerwulf and Brouwerij Noordt. JH, I agree. Change the subject. Get another beer. But final comment. It's not my opinion. It's the rules to protect the vulnerable. Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. We've all got our opinions, and we've all got our different ways. If we were all the same, the world would be a boring place, wouldn't it? You know? If we were all the same, if we were all doing the same, if we all believed in lockdown, then nobody would be out. But if we all believed that we shouldn't do lockdown, then we'd be all out, probably with the army around us now. So there's just a balance. There's just a balance between people who will, people who won't. And there we are. I'm still watching. It's my lockdown. What's the word? Yeah, like if you had a little bit of cake every day, your little bit of. How am I doing, Oliver? I'm doing okay. Join us. The worst place in the world is where we all agree on our opinions. Treat. My little vice, my little treat for the day. I'm still watching Fred Dibner on YouTube. Mad Fred Dibner fan. I've just gone into massive Fred Dibner overload. I'm watching that guy, and he's going up the chimney. He's got this scaffold board. No harness, nothing. Again, it's that same mentality. I wouldn't want to wear the harness either. It restricts your movement. I don't want to wear goggles. I don't want to wear a hard hat. I don't want to wear stupid earmuffs when I go on a building site. It's the reason why I stopped going on building sites and I changed my career to go into people's homes. It's because I turned up to a building site one day and they told me to put a pair of gloves on. How can a carpenter hold a pin and knock a pin in with a massive pair of stupid gloves on? So I changed my tack with carpentry, and I went in when I was a carpenter and I worked in people's homes because I could just waltz up, no hat, no ear protection, no goggles, no gloves, and I just got on with my job. Gloves, I can't feel a thing with gloves. Exactly, Taylor, but you can't feel a thing. You can't do your job properly. Anyway. So I'm watching Fred Dibner. And he's like, and you think he's climbing this chimney, right? And he's right up. He's like touching the stars, this guy. No harness. One false move. Half a day with the Undertaker. That's what he says. Not me, that's what he says. One false move, half a day with the Undertaker. That's that kind of TikTok thing in the mind. That's just how he is as a person. No, Fred Dibner's videos are very cozy. Exactly. Once you start watching Fred, it's very hard to stop. So that's my little vice. Can't do the job properly. Alan Mead, yep. It's not a proper job, is it? It's not a proper job. No. I don't do anything without PPE. I'm not getting permanent damage for some. Pimp My Sniper, again, everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion. They really have. And that's the love. That's generally discussion in a pub. Fred was the best, sadly missed. That's the opinion of that's the pub. The pub is such an opinionated place. Such an opinionated place. It always will. It always has been. I imagine someone with a nail gun. I've used nail guns. The old pass loaders. The old big orange pass loaders. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I've used them. Are they called pass load or pass something? Pass. I haven't used one for a long time. My God, Sam, you look like a tomato. Thank you, Nia. Thank you very much. PPE is no guarantee you won't get it. Cocktail guns. You need roll guns. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going back to my Fred comment. Fred Dibner goes up this ladder. Fred Dibner. He's up on the top of this chimney in Bolton in the sky. Literally, he's in the sky. I think he died of oxygen starvation before he hit the floor. Or he'd die of shock in the air, I think, if he fell. Anyway, he's up this ladder, up on the top of this chimney, and he's got these scaffold boards around the top of the chimney. He comes off his ladder, didn't even stop and take thought or breath, or it was one continuous movement. He come off his ladder, he goes back on himself, wraps his arm around the scaffold board, right? Lifts himself up, lets go of the ladder, a million miles in the air, puts his arm on the scaffold board, lifts himself up, right? There's no handrails at all. Lifts himself up onto this scaffold board, pass load, it is a pass load. Rolls over onto the scaffold, gets up, picks up his hammer and bolster, continues to knock down this chimney by hand. Unbelievable. It's just like this day and age, you just wouldn't get away with it. You just wouldn't get away with it. I'll tell you a building site story. I've got lots of building site stories. When I was an apprentice carpenter, I worked at Culverhouse Cross. Most of you will not know where Culverhouse Cross is. One or two of you will. When I was an apprentice carpenter, I worked for Moleham, South Wales. We built the Curry's PC World. It was Curry's then and PC World. It was separate. So PC World was down the corner. Driven his wife's mad hair on the house of St. Col. No, I worked on PC World, Curry's, and whatever else is there now. There's a Lidl's there now, and I can't remember what used to be there years ago. But anyway, yeah, I served my apprenticeship there. Where in the world? Yeah, I remember that. Now Dixon Store Group. Wearing a PPE on a building site is the law, no matter of opinion or subject or pub discussion. Your opinion. My point on that is, yes, it's the law. If you don't want to do that, then go and work in people's houses, which I did. I made that decision to go and work in Doris's house, hanging 4 doors, because she'll make you a cup of tea and give you 4 biscuits, and you haven't got to wear PPE, and you're doing the same job, but in the comfort of somebody else's home, and you get tea and biscuits all day. Generally, people are nice and comfortable in people's. So I made that choice to work in people's homes rather than cold, horrible building sites with loads of PPE all over me. Anyway, getting back to my story. PC World, Curry's, the rest of the job. We're up to the top level. If anybody knows the size of a PC, you all know units, general units, industrial, out of town units. You've all seen them. I was in a cherry picker, and I was up with a labourer cleaning the front side of this PC World. And as soon as I finished one bit, the driver of the cherry picker, which is like a machine that lifts you in the air, you're meant to go down, go across the ground, and then go back up. This labourer now starts this thing up. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Starts thing up, starts driving it. Starts driving this cherry picker. This cherry picker on rubble is rocking back and forth like this. It's rocking back and forth. And I'm like, any minute now, we're just going to go over. I'm going to be underneath this cherry picker. The alarm starts going on. The alarm starts going with the cherry picker. And I'm like, right, okay. I hit the emergency stop button. I turn this machine off in midair, turned it off, we're stuck there. This guy, right, I was an apprentice and he was a labourer in his 40s. Grabs me there, grabs me, we're in the air, grabs me here, what are you doing? Turning that machine off, banging off the machine in midair. I know what I'm doing, I've been driving these things. And I said, you're meant to go down to the ground, over and back up. We're going to save ourselves 5 minutes, he said. And I said, not with me and you, not with me and this cherry picker, no way. Anyway, he blocks off this thing now, pulls out the, where you steer, pulls out the emergency stop, starts driving again. And this thing's alarms are really going off now. Do you know what I did? I jumped off the side. I thought to myself, I got two, and I made a very quick choice. I'm either going to be underneath this machine, or I'm going to jump out this cherry picker on top of PC World. I might have a broken leg, but I'm going to live. I'm going to be alive. So I bailed. I jumped off the side of this. So that's some jokes, Simon. I'm telling you something which I hope will make you laugh. I'm basically jumping off the top of the roof of PC World down below to escape this cherry picker. Same height. I'm up cleaning the sign of PC World. Hello from Dundee, Scotland. How's your beer machine? Any good? Great channel, by the way. Yeah, it's all beer machines are great. Beer machines are great. As I jumped, I use cherry pickers a lot, putting up steel frame buildings as I'm a steel erector for a living. Nowadays, they make you harness yourself into the basket so you can't jump out, lol. Oral attack. But here's one for oral attack. You would never full gauge up in the air. You'd never start driving the blooming thing over bad ground below, would you? You would never do. You'd go down, cross, up. Down, cross, up. You wouldn't start driving this thing in the blooming air, would you? There was tyres and all sorts down below. Says cheers. Did you hit him with a length of 4x2? That was somebody else. That was somebody else. So anyway, as I jumped out of this cherry picker, full height in the air, I landed on the floor. Luckily, I didn't break my legs. I just nearly put my chin through my jaw. Kind of like fell all the way down and nearly chinned myself in the jaw because of the... You asked, is he more likely to die because of a human error than a virus? Yeah, exactly that. Loving the channel, the amazing stories. So, as I stood up, I hear, Martin! What did the It's the site manager. Site manager walking around, doing some work with clients, loses. He's like throwing his hard hat into the floor. He's going absolutely nuts. Jason Taylor, his name was. If you're watching, Jason, hello, how you doing? He's probably about 50, 60 years of age now. Got to be at least 60 years of age now. 50, 55. Great guy, Jason Taylor. Exactly, mate. If you're high over rough ground, then come down a bit first. Makes to tie yourself to the basket. Yeah, you wouldn't want to tie yourself to a basket with a mad labourer, would you? In the air. Have you seen that video of the forklift truck where he knocks something at the full warehouse coming down? No, I haven't. Love story time. So, anyway, I get dragged in the office. Simon has survived more than most action legends. I get dragged in the office. Literally, I went from no warnings at all in my apprenticeship to final warning straight away. Jumping off the side of this cherry picker. And I explained that this labourer it was like he went into some kind of like weird, like, I'm just going to do this just to upset you type of thing. Because you're the apprentice. But he didn't realise he was like risking his own life as well by doing this. So I explained to the site manager, Jason Taylor, what happened. I said, look, this is what happened. I jumped off the... And this is legend now. This is whenever I see the old Molan boys, they're like, there's that guy that jumped off the top of a cherry picker. I was a kid. I was 16, 17 years old. Nice when that clip is called. And I explained to him that this labourer was mad, absolutely mad, and I somehow got out of it. Because I think they checked the machine and the panic button, not the panic button, the emergency stop button was still pushed in. So they were like, we're going to take your word for it, because they knew this guy was a bit in the head. This is all before you met the legend Mike back. Yeah, I've had so many stories. So many stories of work. I've had about 1 million jobs, by the way. I got to go and break the seal. Time for the toilet. Hello from Hamburg in Germany. Simon Brewer releasing a Durham Hazy IPA from Canadian 5 days. Any thoughts? Maybe later. Cool. What's that film where they die from random things in its final destination? Yeah, that's weird. I mean, you're so close to death all of the time, aren't you? I'm going for a wee. Story time. Do you want another story? I tell you what, shall we read some comments from people, or shall I tell another story? I tell you what, before I tell another story, if you want me to, hit the like button. Pardon me, hit the like button. Let's get it up to 350. 350 likes. 30 feet. Can we go 350 likes? Come on, hit that like button. Loads of people want a story. Okay, story time. Story time. In Barry, we used to have a supermarket called Sainsbury's. Can anybody remember Sainsbury's? We're all born to die. Something I can't ever get my head round, but who would want to live forever? I don't know. Just drink loads of beer and enjoy. Daniel James, yes, exactly. I'd like it if you do 10 press-ups. Well, hit the like button. Come on, let's get to 350 likes. Let's do it. A friend, someone's killed By driving a forklift too fast, it tipped over and the roll bar got him. Oh dear. Yeah, terrible. Wait, I need another hoe garden before another story. Craig Davis, go and get yourself a hoe garden. I'll tell a story. Can you tell us how you become a werewolf? What's this whole werewolf thing? Is it because I haven't had a haircut? We're in lockdown. I can't get a haircut anywhere. Always a Red has just become a member of the channel. Thank you very much to Always a Red for hitting that membership. Love it when people join the memberships because it just means that people are supporting us and we can do what we want in terms of getting out and about and visiting breweries and bars and doing some crazy things. Alan, I can't do that unfortunately. Once someone fight off the top of a cherry picker. Travis Bickle haircut. Well, I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck for the haircut, so I've just let it go. Lock me in. I think I'll kill you. Welcome. I thought you changed your hairstyle to hide your widow's peak. What the hell's a widow's peak? I don't have no widow's peak. Look, I got full hair. Shave it off. New sub hype and welcome. Okay. Whoever it was who went for a beer. Have you got your beer yet? Your whole garden. Worst beer you've ever tried. That would be the Bell's Buff Extra Strong. Right. What are your jobs then, chap? If being a sandwich maker. Let me tell you about. First of all, yes or no answer. Does anybody remember saying Safeway? Safeway supermarket. Can anybody remember Safeway? Comment. I enjoyed it, Alan. I enjoyed the space walk. It was really good. Really, where they went to space. They're on the International Space Station now, aren't they? Bloody hell, Safeway, yeah. Daniel Bay, you remember Safeway? It was then Morris, Waitrose, and now it's going to be something else. Right. You all remember Safeway. Right, okay. I bought myself an Audi 80. 2-litre injection. Told you all my racing driver stories. I mean, I'm sending his son into space to escape. Yeah, it's like Superman's dad. Had one in the village. We had a massive warehouse. Safeway was huge. Oh, I love Safeway. Safeway's great. Safeway, you could get the best washing powder in Safeway. Cheap as chips it was. Owen Alderson, was it yourself that sent me the death note? If so, thank you very much. I did it today. It's coming out tomorrow. What a coincidence. Owen, thank you very much for that death nut. That was like bonkers. I was telling people earlier on that I was rolling around in the garden for hours on end with a bad stomach, and I didn't think I was going to do the live stream tonight because I was in agony. Where's Owen? I want to read Owen's comment. Owen, you nearly killed him. Yeah, Safeway was bought up by Morrison. Something like that. Right. Anyway, let me know if Owen's commented. Get the best washing powder in Safeway. Coat of the night. It was. You could get the best. It was cheap, but it was good. Hate to say it wasn't me who sent the death nut. Oh, well. Death by death nut. Right. How were you Saturday morning after downing the pint for 50 quid? Bet your head was rough. I was tired all day. Tired all day, but I was okay. Didn't have much of a hangover, but I was tired all day. I gotta get to my Safeway story. Let me tell you my Safeway story. I'm gonna forget the comments for a moment. My apologies. I love all the comments, but I'm just gonna get my story out. I bought an Audi 80. 2-litre injection. Got used to driving it. Got used to cornering it. Got used to the weight because an Audi was a tank. It was a monster of a machine. Got used to this car and it was a beautiful. The quality was amazing. This car was fantastic. I loved it. I loved this Audi 80. Youngster. I think I was about 19, coming to the end of my carpentry qualifications, so I was earning pretty decent money, so I bought myself an Audi. I think every youngster, if they got a driving license, should indulge themselves in a nice car when they're young, because it soon, I mean, lots of you will vouch for this, it soon goes into marriage, kids, mortgage, can't afford anything, can you? Can't afford any kind of fancy car. So 19, bought an Audi 18, got used to it, and I was confident. I was really confident. So we had this big car park in Safeway, and I got overconfident. I don't know why. But I got overconfident. I went through the car park. I got up to 80 miles an hour. What am I thinking? I'm 19 years old. It was the night. It was like 12 o'clock in the night. It wasn't like I was dodging people in shopping trolleys. The shop was shut. There was nobody about. I got up to 80 miles an hour in this car park, heading towards the store. And I'm like, I'm going to take this bend, this corner. Jim McDonald's back. Guess who's back? The Jim's back. I'm going to take this corner at 80 miles an hour. I went like that. Car went straight on. Lost control of the car completely. It went straight on. The wheel, everything was like... The wheels were on fire, and I went straight into these bollards. Bang! Straight. I smashed the whole front of the car up. And I'm not sure if it was my first or second. I had 2 Audi 80s because I ruined another one as well. I was showing off. I can admit that now. I was 19 years of age. I was showing off to the other sex. Showing off. And I didn't take this corner very well at all. If the bollards wasn't there, I would have went straight through the window in Sainsbury's, in Safeways. I would have gone straight through, straight through the windows, into the shop. Donuts in the car park. Yeah, that sort of thing, that sort of thing. I know, I didn't have that kind of... I wasn't born with the normal switch. I wasn't born with the behave yourself switch. I just wasn't born with it. Car's a really expensive investment, comes with loads of hidden costs. If you don't need one for work, I say just walk. Pimp my sniper. Exactly that. My wife got a car now. I sold my van. The van's gone. Simon Toretti. Favourite car? Jack and Brad Gaming. My favourite car. I tell you what I did see, and it made me go, ooh, but I killed myself in it. I walk around the corner, and there's just up the road there in Crowella Street, there's a lovely Audi TT. I love Audis. There's an Audi TT, white Audi TT. And I remember being in an Audi TT once, and this thing cornered like a monster. You could literally, it was just corner, and this thing would work. 4-wheel drive, unbelievable car. But yeah, I seen this Audi TT, and for the first time in years, I went, I'd like that. Simon, do you read much? If so, favourite book? I don't read at all. I don't read anything. J123. Sorry, I read the BBC Business, and I read Audi Quattro. That's a car. The Quattro. Never had a Quattro. I had a 2-litre injection. Never had a Quattro. I read The Independent, all the news, the BBC Business and that sort of thing. I don't... My wife will read books. She'll read 4 books a month. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it at all. I go to bed and I go to sleep. She'll sit up reading her e-book. She's got one of them like e-reader things. My wife will read for hours. And I'll just... I'm so tired all of the time with everything that's going on at the moment. I'll just lie down and go to sleep. Doesn't read half the comments, never mind a book. Cool. Hi Simon, in these tough times I'm furloughed at the moment. Do you have any suggestions for some cheaper beers, specifically Pilsners and IPAs? Peter, here's one for you. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. If you haven't got much money, get yourself to Aldi, get yourself the Rhinebacker Pils, 4 cans, £2 something, £2 something or other. Or if you want to go to Lidl, get a Lidl and they got the Perlenbacher Pils. It's bloody great. I still am. I've been in that boat. I still am in that boat. Generally, here's one here. It's not too far away, I promise you. Perlenbacher. I'll unashamedly drink Lidl beer. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me one bit. I love a good Lidl beer. For me, what you get for the money you pay is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alpha Male, Gullia, Quadrifold. Oh, God, yeah. Joe Morris. Simon, would you recommend Sierra Nevada Pale Ale? Yeah, it's a pretty decent beer for the price. He reads Razzle. Oh, remember Razzle? I love a Razzle. Jenkins. Yes. You know, that was reminding me like when we used to find them in lanes and stuff. Some of the pages, when I was a kid, they wouldn't open up for some reason. They're all stuck together. Daniel James, I've read a couple of these now. My opinions on the whole riots. For me, this is a place to come and escape the real world. Exactly, Jim. Exactly. This is a place for you to come to escape coronavirus and everything else associated with it. Everything else. Come here, have a chat, forget about the world, enjoy ourselves. I'm not an ignorant person. I'm not an ignorant person for 1 minute. I went into this tonight knowing, well, my wife will warn me basically. My wife warned me. Whatever you do, don't get into the whole politics of it all. I'll say it one more time. I'm not an ignorant person, but we're here for a bit of fun tonight. Let's have some fun. Come on. Let's have some fun. Let's have a laugh. When's the next big bottle shop visit happening? Some mega beers released at the minute for you to review. I got a problem. I've always been honest. I'm going to be honest again. Jonathan Niblock. I've got a problem. I've had so much bottled, canned beer sent to me over the last month. I'm inundated. And I've always said this on the channel. Kent Beer Reviews, I'll get to your comment in a moment. And Joe Morris. I just want to finish what I'm saying. I will always review beers that have been sent to me by people who earn their money, hard-earned money. They send me their beers. They're passionate about the beers. I'll always put them beers first. I'll always review them first. I I get some beer sent from the breweries. In these current times, the microbreweries are struggling. They need all the help they can. So I will help the microbreweries at the moment. And then it's me going to the bottle shop. And that's, I know it's a fine line. I've been waiting for this moment to happen, if you like, that whole, because I went out and I bought, with the super chat money, I bought like £200 worth of beer, and I got through it all because I was low on stock, I was low on beers. I managed to get through all of them beers, but at this very moment in time, I've got a whole fridge full of beer that's been sent to me by people, normal people and breweries that are struggling, and I feel like I have to get through this. The moment we can get through all of these beers, the moment I'll go back to the bottle shop and I'll drop another £300. I'll drop another £300 into the bottle shop. It's a very sensitive subject. I totally understand it. I love your support. It is a sensitive subject. I appreciate that, and I promise you, I will get round to buying a shed load of amazing beer soon. I promise you. Right, where are we? Where's the comments gone? Any more of that talk about meeting? Love it. He hasn't had a drink in a while, has he, lads? No. I haven't had a drink in a while. Best bottle shop I've ever been to. You can't beat the one for me in Penarth. Penarth Bottle Shop, next to Cardiff. It's fantastic. Fantastic bottle shop. Say no politics on the premises. Yeah, exactly. I see. Oh, David, I see Moretti. I bought the blade, and the keg came with Moretti and Heineken. That's the reason why you see a Moretti there. Right, is the reason you don't talk about politics because it's divisive and because of YouTube rules? Because I would agree. Bit might happen. No. Not because of the YouTube rules. Not because it's divisive. Well, probably because it's divisive, but I just want this place to be fun. Mike Dent, welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Amazing. Thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you very much. Any plans with the Blue Van Man? Maybe one day, Matt. Right, if you want to become a member of the channel, like Mike Dent has just become, hit the join button down below. Hit that join button, become a member of the channel. It would be absolutely fantastic if you considered it, thought about it. If you don't see the join button down below, then you can always hit youtube.com/realaleguide/join. And there we are. J12123, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Spice and we got a Spice and Easy double Carolina Reaper to get through. That's just gonna mash me. It's really gonna mash me. Is a bottle shop off license? Yeah. Used to be able to sit in there, but not at the moment with the whole COVID thing going on. Simon, how are you so positive? Falco. Simon, how are you so positive all of the time? Falco. There's been times in my life, Falco, where got the kids, they were young. My parents were, because I was struggling financially, my parents were buying me food. They would come down once a week with, I don't know, 20 quid's worth of shopping. And they would give us a chicken, some veg, pack of chicken nuggets, whatever. £20 worth of shopping they'd come down with every week. Because I was struggling financially. It was the financial crash of 2008. Newborn baby. Oh, she wasn't newborn. Born in 2007. The crash happened in 2008. And we struggled. Me and my wife struggled big time. Really big. Really kind of like massively financially. And when you don't have any money, literally, there's nothing left. And you're wondering how you're going to feed your kids, how you're going to put a smile on your wife's face. My wife's been massively supported us, massively. Me, I say us, me and the kids and her. We've been this close knit like bubble in all of this. Because let's be fair, we had 2008, the financial crisis. Now we got 2020, this whole pandemic thing. And always on Alan, always honest, always honest. So nice little person, but how do you keep your relationship with Mel that great? My better half dumped me a week ago. I'm the first one to do so, but still, any advice? Dimitri, I'm really sorry to hear that. I don't know. I've always been... Dimitri, I'll be honest with you again. I've always had the gift of the gab. Connecting your story with my story, I would always tell my wife, things are going to be okay. Things are going to be fine. I got this thing going on and I got this going on and things are going to be okay. And she trusted me. Not much was there. I was like closing my eyes at night thinking, man, I've just promised all of this and promised this cabbage and this chicken that we're going to have tomorrow night for tea and I got to go out and find it now. And I'd always promise, I'd always like Rosie the garden up, you know, I'd always make things better than what they were. And then I managed to get to 2010 and then I started the beer channel going and even then it was tight. I'd buy pound beers from the pound shop and pound beers from Tesco and pound beers from Morrison's and Asda. Back then you would always find a beer for £1. £1. And that's how the channel started. I was doing £1 beers. And Joe Exotics here. He's taking over the zoo. Terrible. So Falco is asking me, how am I so positive all of the time? My answer to that is, when I wasn't working, I spent my time, Alan Mead, you deserve the best of the future and we'll all be okay. Thank you, Alan, really appreciate it. That's the thing. She always supported you. You're a fighter, Sam. Thank you. Really appreciate all these comments coming through. If she's timed out, no need for that. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Somebody's timed out the Stone Crow bouncer. Something's timed out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, going back to Falco. Falco's comment. I spent my time in 2008 glued, literally glued to the financial news, the crash on the BBC News channel. Because I was young. I was naive. Young and naive. Spent all my time watching it, and I think it affected me mentally. I think it, like, I was following this news so much that it affected me. I was just like, almost become like Mr. Negative because I followed this news that much. And after it all finished and when things got a little bit better, they never got back to where they were. They never got back to that kind of like that 2005 year. If anybody can remember 2005, 2006, money was flowing everywhere. Money was everywhere. My carpentry business was fantastic back then. But it never got back to that. When this pandemic started, admittedly, I started watching the news again. I started watching the 5 o'clock briefings on BBC. And then it got to a point where I thought, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not watching this. I'm not following this like a hawk. I haven't watched the news in 3 weeks. I've not seen any news in 3 weeks. My wife told me at tea time, Mel, you all know Mel, my wife told me at tea time that they're protesting in Hyde Park in London. And I went, oh, right, with the whole thing that's going on with America at the moment, which I totally agree with, by the way. And she said, yeah, how do you know? She said, how do you not know this? It's everywhere. How do you not know that they're protesting in Hyde Park? And I said, well, I went to work this morning. I did a little carpentry job. Then I went to Tesco. Then I come back from Tesco, went to another Tesco looking for my beer. Then I had the bins to do. I had to do all the recycling when I got in. And then I had to sort tea out. But all this time kind of like flashed by. Then I had to sort the tea out. And then I'm doing a live feed at 7 o'clock. So to Falco's comments, get busy. I think just get busy. Try not to focus on this whole news thing all of the time. Try to have some kind of normality in your life, some kind of, even if it's for a few hours. If you like reading the news, brilliant. You've got to, I wouldn't call myself an ignorant person, but I'm trying not to upset my brain so I can be here having a good time with you guys. And that's why I'm always so positive, is because I'm here, we're going to have some fun. It looks like there's some rubbish going on. What's going on now? There's a lot of people retracting comments. We got some spammers going on, have we? Linda Thorne, totally agree, Simon. Too much news can compromise mental health. They need to dramatise as it sells. Of course. You wouldn't buy, when you go to the supermarket, you wouldn't buy a red top. You wouldn't buy a sun or a mirror, would you? If it said, Benji the dog has gone to the dog's home, or what, normal news, normal news. Police station has a water leak, has to close for 2 weeks. These things happen, yeah? You wouldn't see that on the front page. It's always something like coronavirus, lockdown, aeroplanes, this, that and the other. Never buy a red top. Yeah, exactly. Football's cancelled. It sells a newspaper. It's a big kind of like, let's hook you and reel you in. Let's get that headline out there and reel you in and for you to buy the newspaper. I don't buy newspapers. Right, Falco, thanks for your answer, Simon. For me, it's just fun to see how much you can enjoy something simple as the colour of a beer in a review. That's why I like your vids. You make me smile. Cool, Falco. Thank you very much. The news in this country isn't news. Exactly. It's left-wing propaganda. The reason most people don't want to listen is because it pushes an ideology that they don't agree with. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Social media can be equally informative and fun, but also very doom and gloom. Try to stay positive and open-minded to everything. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's nice. I'm looking at the viewers. I'm looking at the 325 people we got tuned in tonight, and you're all here to have a bit of fun, have a laugh, crack a beer, relax, let your hair down. Come on, let's drink. But we need to push on. I really think that we really need to push on. Can we hit the like button? Can we get to 400? 400 likes. Come on, let's do it, guys. Together we can do it. Guys, gals. I call you all guys. I mean girls and boys. And I'm going to call you all guys, but we're all one thing together, yeah? Guys and gals sounds a bit weird. I'm going to call you all guys. You're all part of my gang. Come on, let's hit that like button. Let's get it out there. Simon, do you finish every beer you review? Yeah, generally, yeah. Oh, 10.3. What is the time? Okay, Google, what's the time?
It's 9:11 p.m.
9:11 p.m. Of course, you even. Guess I'll join at the wrong point. Let's lighten up a bit, pal. Love your vids. Matt! No, we are. We're all lightened up. We're all having fun. Come on, let's get to 400 likes. Let's do it. Let's have fun. So, I've done a review which, after trying the beer again, you've changed your mind. Yeah, definitely. I remember having proper job years ago when St Austell were a smaller brewery. Amazing beer. Little bit different now in the supermarket. Brewdog Punk IPA. You've only got to look at my Brewdog Punk IPA video to see that it was a completely different beer. It was light, straw coloured, hazy, 6% ABV, as opposed to what it is now. I don't buy the beer anymore. I know it's clear. Thanks for the show, Simon. Paul, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Peter Barlow's in. Simon, someone wants you to try White Claw hard seltzer. Oh, should we try that? Why not? We got a super chat in. Joe Biden's dentures. America is fine. Massive country, 360 million. Few thousand riots. Media get clicks money. The media is the enemy. We're the free people. Right. I gotta go for a wee before I open my next beer. I'll get it ready. What was your first craft beer, Simon? By Jack. Believe it or not, and I wish I had the opportunity to try it again. I think the actual real craft beer was sent to me by a company called mybrewerytap.com. Anybody remember My Brewery Tap? One of the first online beer stores. They sent me, I was buying supermarket beer at the time. They sent me a bottle of 60 Minute IPA by Dogfish Head, and they sent me a 90 Minute IPA. And I reviewed the 60 Minute, and I was like, whoa, what is this? This is like amazing. I like fell in love with craft beer. And I kind of like never like went, I of course went back to the supermarket beer, but by that time, lots of other companies, bottle shops wanted to send me beer to review by that time. So kind of like moved away a little bit from the bottle shops. Right. I have a few beers on me. Brilliant night as always, buddy. That's by MF Harvey. Thank you very much, MF Harvey. Cancel. And we got another one. Joe Biden's dentures. Oh, yeah, we got that one. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to get... I'm not going to drink that 10% beer. Well, I will, but not yet. Oh, what is it? Right, this is the, oh, it's 8%. 8% ABV. I'm going into the toilet. This is the Scotch Lager by Lager Lab, Beerwulf and Brouwerij Noordt. Back in a moment. While I'm away, hit the like button. Let's get to 400 likes. Come on, guys, we can do this. 400 likes while I go for a quick toilet break. Let's do it. I'm back. Oh, we're too short. Come on, man. 400 likes. 2 likes to go. Hit that like button. Wherever it is. Over there. 401. Thank you very much. Right. He's gonna... Jenkins, I just mentioned about the whole kind of like asking for my opinion and stuff. And she said, no, don't get into that. Just invite people in for fun. We'll have fun. She said, for goodness sake, she said, don't talk about what's going on in the world today. Here we are. Keep it light and entertained. Right, this is, if you've just tuned in, Lager Lab, Scotch Lager, 8% ABV, beerwulf.com, Brouwerij Noordt, collaboration. Craft bars or traditional pubs, preference? Very good question. Very good question. Wickstar. Right. Craft bars or traditional pubs? Do you know, I think they both serve their purpose. Craft bars and traditional pubs. Sorry, Joe Biden. Let's see what Joe Biden's saying. One of my brothers is... he believes Simon is most likely a werewolf. Right, Joe Biden. I'm going to go back to my question with the pub. Look at the colour. What is this for a lager? A Scotch lager. Scotch, look at the colour of that Scotch lager. It's jet black, it's like a stout. Alan, what's Alan said? How can we get your new brew in Ireland, Simon? It should be coming out between mid-June, end of June on Glen Affric Brewery's website. So have a look at their website. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to send it to you. Yeah, I mean, look at this for a lager. Simon's a werewolf. Right. I think craft beer bars, Colin Peake, £2 super chat, cooking lager at most times, convinced me I am wrong, Colin Peake. Fair play. I mean, we are not here to preach. We're not here to change your mind. If you want to change your mind, that's fine. If you want to come in and drink lager and have fun at the Stone Crow, Colin, no problem at all. No problem at all. I quite like a Moretti. No problem with that. Got to go back to that question though, because it's a really good question. Right, I think there's two places for drinking. If I want to take the family, the whole family, out for a meal, if I took them to a craft bar, things get expensive pretty quickly. And I'm sure you can all appreciate this. So I'll use if we go out for a family meal, the four of us, wife, five of us, wife and 3 kids. I got a child from a separate marriage. Hello, Casey, if you're watching. If we go out for a meal together, we'll generally go to somewhere like Wetherspoons or Hungry Horse or somewhere where you can feed a whole family relatively cheap. Spoons, yeah, spoons. You know, take them to Spoons. They really appreciate it. They get their chicken nuggets and they get their chips and they get their drink, and it's all very well catered for. Down the ship, take the kids down the ship, and the wife and kids down the ship, or down Wetherspoons, or Kolkatams, or anywhere like that. I love your streams. Greetings from Hanover in Germany. That's by Ripper. Thank you very much, Ripper. However, favourite stout, Joe Burke. I'm going to get to that in a moment, my favourite stout. However, no, of course, Arthur, of course. Set up like a traditional pub, you know. You can convince the kids that you're taking them to a traditional pub, and the kids don't know any different. That's what I mean by that. But on the other hand, if the kids are in school, me and my wife, before this whole lockdown thing happened, used to go on day dates. So when the kids were off school and my wife had a day off work, we would go shopping in Cardiff. Do a bit of shopping, straight to Brewdog. And I'd say to my wife then, because we do this type of thing once a month. It wasn't a big thing. Once a month, go for a day date into Cardiff, go to Brewdog. I'd say to my wife, whatever you want on our menu, I'm doing the same. Whatever we're having, we'll have. We'll drink the best beer in here. We'll eat the best burgers. We'll order some onion rings, and we'll order some extra portion of fries, and we'll go nuts. We'll go a bit nuts because it's once a month. And that's a nice balance. I think that's a nice balance. So going back to the original question, traditional pubs or craft bars, in my life I like to blend the two, blend them both together. Yeah, we're going to go for 500 likes. My neighbours are still out in the... Where's it raining? Where is it raining? It's not raining here in South Wales, not just yet anyway. You have to remote your house in a craft bar. Matt Sellers. I miss some of the old pubs in London. Yeah, I miss pubs in general. Sunderland. It's raining in Sunderland. Oh, it's coming down. It's on its way down. You can see it. It's getting a bit cloudy down here, but it's still, we're holding on to that temperature for the moment. Depends if you've got kids or just go to a Spurs, if your wife, your miss, or your friend, go to the craft bars. Yeah, exactly. It's accommodated. It's doing what you can do with the resources, money you've got available. First drink you're going to have when you go to the pub. Joe Burke, you've asked a couple of questions. Favourite stout, Imperial Stout, or a Baltic Porter, which is not a stout. It's more or less a lager. It's always raining in Sunderland. Cool. And the other question was, what am I going to drink when I go back to a pub? Any decent real ale. If I go to a pub, hand pull real ale. Oh, I miss it so much. A nice, you can almost hear it, can you? Pouring with the sparkler on. Wandsworth Brewery, yeah. Harvey's, yeah, anything. Proper real ale. With you can see the not the Guinness stuff where you've got the prancing horses thing going on, but proper, lovely. I work next door to S43 Brewery. So glad you love their beers. They were amazing. Their best 43 beers were amazing. I got one coming. Oh, my back. I've done my back in. Greenstone. Can you see that there? There. Greenstone. S43 Brewery. New Zealand IPA. Coming soon. Brilliant beer. I might have already released it. I can't remember. Maybe tomorrow. Juice Cannon was amazing. What an amazing beer that was. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Daniel. Edward Fennon, I've been a follower for a while now, but I've only recently started watching some of your old videos. I love the Aldi versus Little beers. Out of the two, who would you think does the best beer? Unquestionably, unless you live in Scotland, Lidl. Lidl, for most of the UK, better beer. If you live in Scotland, for some reason, Aldi do really good craft beer. It's not a UK thing. For some reason. We got a super chat from Colin Peake. Tell my daughter, Georgia beer is not boring. Georgia beer is not boring. To Colin's daughter. As far as you look good, we'll have to try it by Linda Thorne. Cool. Is that peanut butter jelly Northern Monk in the background? Yes. Where to? Oh, my back. Yeah, Mel reviewed that recently. Mel reviewed that on Sunday. I think it's on her channel, Craft Beer Lady. Check it out. Subscribe. Craft Beer Lady. She's just reviewed Stars and Stripes by Northern Monk. I think she has anyway. Joe Burke, no, not a fan of spirits at all. Is that down to the Williams brothers link up, or do you think? And no, I am in Manchester. Edward, maybe for some reason in Scotland they've got fantastic Aldi craft beer. In the rest of the UK, we don't seem to have it. Ollie, you taste it. Guys, I understand you want the comments read, but don't spam. Daniel Bale. Yeah, cool. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I'm just like... Overtone is amazing. Andy Roberts. Yes, Overtone. I think I've released all of the recent releases of the Overtone beers that we've had. But yeah, they're pretty good. Just tried Samuel Smith Porter after listening to your review. Great porter, unknown brewery. Massive in America, Samuel Smith's. UK brewery, you can go to any remote petrol station in America, you might find a Samuel Smith. Strange but true. They got a massive, massive following in America. Friday's stream is on a full moon. Simon, like, oh, we gotta. Are we still going? Does the iPhone charger stretch? There it is. It's like a proper. Yeah. Are we charging? Don't know. Might be charging. First thing on a bike the other day, mate. 40 miles. Oh, fuck, that's fun. You did what? 40 miles out. 4 cans of punk, and I was a goner. Brilliant! I love it. I love that. I love that. Galway hooker. Simon the Wilver. Have you tested beer from Norway? Specific Mac. Martin, I've brewed a couple of collaborations in Norway. I have. And with Lysia Fjord Microbrewery. I'm getting hungry. What's the best temperature for real ale? My house is room temperature. My house is always colder than normal houses. I live in a stone house under the ground. But 8-10 degrees, Pringles time. What is the time? I don't have a watch on me. Don't have any kind of time telling device. Not bad, innocent gun. Cook a meal, Simon. Yeah, the house will be gone. Loving the bar setup, mate. Should have done a video transformation how to build a house pub. Oh, that was, we can't go upsetting people now. How to build a pub shed video. We can't do that. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him. I really enjoyed Pineapple Express, Ollie, for what it's worth. Good beer. Michael Bell, hi, Si. Do you make extra money if viewers watch ads on your channel? I always watch them, bud. Michael Bell, very good question. Yes, in short, we do. It's like a 50-50 split with YouTube, which is, of course, Google. Evening, Travis. How you doing this morning where you are, mind? Morning where you are. Evening where I am. Cheers, dude. Hello, Travis. How's the house building going? Peter Barlow, thoughts on social distancing in a pub? Not sure how it's going to work, in all honesty. Can you imagine going to the toilet? This is the only channel I will sit through the ads. Jenkins. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So if you sit through the ads on the channel, we get a couple of quid. So if you skip the ad, we get no money at all. If you watch the ads, we get a couple of quid. And I really appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, people want to go to a pub, they should be willing to get within 2 meters of each other's. Personal choice, my pants. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've all got our different opinions. 6 weeks from occupancy. I'll send a new video this weekend. Amazing. You must be working really hard on that building. It's fantastic though. Big house. Love it. Okay, Google, what's the time?
9:34 p.m.
9:34. I'm going to go and get my crisps. I'll be back in a moment. Ooh. Keep kicking the tripod. Right, I'm eating Lidl Deluxe Ridge Cut Sea Salted Crisps. They're really good. Have a look at them. Really nice Ridge Cut crisps. I'm basically watching Simon at Home. It's like that 70s fly on the other wall doc by the BBC. Cool. How many bags of crisps do you go through a week, bud? Red Van Man. Haven't seen you for a while, dude. Bag a night. I go through a bag a night, so 7 bags. And they're 150 grams. 150 gram bag. Same as my horse. That's a lot of crisps. Love a good crisp. I do all my exercise, walking, weight training. I enjoy the crisps. Travis. I'm drinking them now. The Blond, really tasty. Blond, really tasty. Really enjoyed it. The Enkel lager, really nice. Lovely beer. Scotch lager. Look at this. Look at the colour. It's 8% ABV. This is the Scotch lager at 8% ABV. Look at that. Ross Borden, love a channel. Thank you very much. Big beer for a Tuesday. Big beers, big crisps. Live life to the max. Alamede, I got the jalapeno and sour cream M&S crisps. Wow, they're really good, aren't they, Alan? They are really good crisps. Matt Sellers is saying, can we give Jim McDonald a shout out? Big shout out to our Jim McDonald. Cheers, Jim. What's this now? Nia. Do you think you should be allowed to drink on the door as you're not operating machinery? What, in a pub? Drink at the door of a pub? I don't know. Red Van Man's in the house. How are we doing, Red Van Man? Ross loves the channel. That was the shout out we got earlier. Anyone else loves Simon to fall asleep and wake up still live streaming? Have YouTube taken away the limit? It used to be a 6-hour limit on YouTube years ago. I know that because I did a live brew day. We brewed a beer live on YouTube back in the day. and it turned off after 6 hours. It said that you've had your maximum. Matty, it's not game over yet, Matty. I'm just covering my bases with this 8% beer. Just covering my bases a bit. Getting a bit of lard in my belly. What did you have for breakfast? I didn't have breakfast this morning. I had dinner. I tell you what I had for dinner, if Daniel Bale is still watching. The cup noodle. I had the Nissin cup noodle, the pork one that Daniel gave me. That was good. That was my dinner. I didn't eat before dinner. I went straight out and worked and then come back. Joe Biden's dentures, cheers. Video, Daniel, coming out soon. It was good, yeah. Yeah. Real ill guy eats an apple. Can you imagine? Right. Joe Morris. Really enjoyed Camden Pale Ale when I had it last week. Another fantastic beer. And then we've got John Swanson. Cheers, Simon. All the best from Scotland. Thank you very much, John. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all of the comments and the super chats. I really appreciate them. Yeah. Christopher from Lidl, deluxe sea salted crisps. They're really good, really tasty. Look at them, big ridge cut salt flavoured crisps. Sean Hill, I'm into weightlifting. Be good to see you review a protein shake. You can get some amazing flavours. Sticky toffee, jam roly-poly, birthday cake, nice with milk. I'm not sure if I want to bulk up anymore. I'd like to do some weight training, but it's about my jawline basically, trying to keep the fat off my face. I eat a bag of these a day. And I that's the problem, is I love my junk food. I love my junk food. I love my beer. I walk most days for 6 miles. And I do my weight training just to, melt like the six pack. Just to try my best to keep the weight off. Joe Murray, what do you think of Leffe Blonde? Is it worth the money? Joel, get a bottle of Leffe Blonde and get a bottle of Leffe Brune. The blonde and the brown. Get the brune, the blonde, both at the same time. Drink some of the blonde, drink some of the brune. Fabulous. Sunday afternoon. Nice sunny garden. Sit in the garden with a couple of nice glasses. Take the cork and cage off the Leffes. Blonde and the brune. Enjoy. Enjoy it. Yes, it's made by Stella Artois or AB InBev, whatever you want to call them, but I've had worse beer. Alan Mead, hit the like button. Where are we? 430. Can we go 450 likes? Can we hit the like button, get to 450 likes? That would be fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm going to eat some more crisps. Walking and jogging are excellent forms of exercise to keep fit. Daniel James, thank you very much. Ex-Pimp by Sniper, yes. I drink all of the beers that I open when I review them. Yeah, I do. Gary, I don't know. Jonathan Nisblock, the 12% Imperial Stout has finished me off. Well done, Jonathan. Well done for taking part tonight. Weight management is a simple equation. Calories in, then calories out equals fat. Do you have a Krups beer pump? Yes, I do. I do, yeah. Elliot Smith, I do. Adam, what's next for the bar? Beer machines over there, telly, electric points sorted, Sonos. Where's the Sonos gone? There's a oh, there it is. Sonos, which the wife got. And then just lined it up with beer. We got a beer fridge. We're all set to go. We are all set to go. I got beer all over, crisps all over my shirt. Right. Who doesn't do this when they're eating crisps, eh? Who doesn't do this? This is proper kind of like bar work, isn't it? Right. Love the crumbs. Okay, I'm back on the beer. I've had some fat. I'm back on the beer. I follow you sober on Tuesday, but I'm all in one Friday 7. Party on, pour the end, straight into the mouth for them crisps. Yeah. Does your make a weird noise even one? Yeah, it does. Dickory Dock, my liver should be donated to science with the amount of different beers that have passed through it. Might be a world record. Might be a world record. The wife's coming. Mel's coming. I mentioned, Mel, people have been talking about Stars and Stripes, Northern Monk. Have you released it yet? No. Ah, I made a mistake. I said somebody mentioned the Stars and Stripes beer behind me by Northern Monk. I said check out your channel to watch the video. So maybe that'll be tomorrow.
No,
Thursday, come round, come say hello.
I've done a gin one instead.
There's a gin video out on the channel. Come on, people are asking for you to come round.
Yeah, but I'm in my pyjamas.
Mal's in her pyjamas, you don't mind, do you? Go on. Come and say hi.
Oh.
I'm drinking this Scotch lager, 8% from
Why are you drinking that?
Beerwulf.
I'll send you to sleep, like normal.
Well, I said I drink each one of the new Beerwulf beers, and I got one more to go. But this last one's a real big one, 10.3%. But they're Beerwulf and Brouwerij Noordt collaboration, so you want to check it out. Everyone's saying hi, look!
know,
Hey Mel, hey Mel, how's it going? Hello, hello. Legends.
Smells good.
Mel, what book are you currently reading? People have been asking about, I say Mel reads books in bed, and I say I don't, I just go to sleep.
I'm currently reading the final Hilary Mantel one from, to do the, what's it called? The Mirror and the Light. Amazing. It's about,
Great book.
Yeah. It is about Thomas Cromwell, his rise and then his fall. And Henry VIII's time.
Lord's Brewing Company. Hello. So happy when Mel appears. Read Tim Weaver books. Recommend. Tim Weaver's books.
Tim Weaver, okay. I'll have to have a look.
Totally recommend. I'll leave to get a beer and beautiful Mel's here.
Cheers.
Wulf Hall and all that. Ah, there we are. Jenkins.
And all that, yeah.
Jenkins. I watched the television Wulf Hall. If I read the books, I think I'd be there the rest of my life reading them, I think.
They're really good. And it's all written using real research that she's found out about
Really?
Thomas Cromwell. Yeah, because Kid Rocks, hello. Because they did everything they could to get rid of his legend, if you like.
He was a great guy, Thomas Cromwell, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was. Daniel, how are you doing? Not too bad, thanks, Daniel. You stink, by the way.
Of what?
I assume it's those chili peanuts.
Oh, the chili peanuts. They nearly done me in.
Properly.
Have I got bad chili breath? I did 1 o'clock this afternoon. I ate them. 1 o'clock this
Don't
afternoon.
forget Days Gone for the PS4, Mal. Okay, I'll have a look at that. I'm actually playing.
Oh,
tonight.
lights on, yeah.
I've been playing Detroit Become Human. It's quite a good game, actually. Who am I talking to out here? Okay, Google. Turn on the conservatory lights. Daniel Bale's smelly gear.
No. Didn't work.
Oh, I'll have to go then, won't I?
Can you do the lamp over there, please?
Oh, I don't know how you can drink that. Strong.
Miles of Possible Werewolf by Joe Biden's Dentures. Yeah, we got to do so it's a full moon, Mel, on Friday.
Oh, God.
So Joe's saying we're going to be knackered.
Is that open?
We're going to turn into werewolves. I missed a super chat from Lord's Brewing Company. Great to see you both, Lord's Brewing Company. Cool.
Cheers.
Drinks anything. Well, Morton's in the house. I am Mal and Simon having a nice night in the pub. Yeah. Finally playing Battlefront. Hi Mel, random tap. Do you want a beer?
No. That's nice.
Mel's got work. She's not having a beer tonight.
Save it up for Friday, innit?
Save it up for Friday. We'll have a big night on Friday. Okay, here's a question for Mel and everybody else out there. What should Friday's theme be?
What are you on about? Why a theme?
Because it seems to do well. The themes do really well.
It's too short notice for that.
Well...
You on about the Tiger King night?
No, yeah, that done really well. The Tiger King night done really well. Zombies. Getting wrecked. I reviewed some shandy today. She tasted delicious. French kissing. Is it? No, not tonight. Western night.
Let me get these lights on.
Stone Crows, Wrestlers, Gym Beer.
Turn on the conservatory lights.
Boom, that's a good one. The Friday's theme could be German beer. Would you be happy with that? Or a few Visons? Or you like a gin? Mel wants to drink her gin, I think.
Are you right with orange or what?
Yeah. As long as it's permitting, like. Carol Baskin has taken over Joe's
Yeah, I
Alex
just
Sue.
read that. They, in part of the ruling, she got given the zoo.
Oh no.
Right, come on, Lux, let's go. Have you had a week? I hope so.
She's no different, is she, Carol Baskin?
Annabelle? Yeah. Come down here a second. Come on, let me go. Right.
50 Shades of Simon. It's a full moon on Friday. We're werewolves.
Good night, y'all.
Mel's going. Mel, are you okay with German gin?
What? I'm going.
Are you okay with a German beer night on Friday? A
I
theme?
don't know, it's your channel, it's up to you. This is wobbly today. What have we done to it? You moved it.
No.
You must have done. That wasn't moving at all yesterday. Did you fall over it?
No.
Drop something?
Everyone's saying you're the star. You're going. Night Mel. Night Mel. Mel the werewolf. Are you sure? Night Mel.
Goodbye, y'all.
Oh, I missed the super chat. Let's go through. Okay, so we'll see you. Where's the super chat gone? Oh, Alamede. Beat airport. Oh, sorry. Best airport. I think that says best in the UK to fly from Dublin to Cardiff.
Come on. My feet.
Best airport. Oh, that would be Dublin to Cardiff.
Best airport?
Yeah. Would they fly Dublin to Cardiff? I'm not. I don't know. Mel books all my air flights for me.
I don't know. I've never looked into that. Right, say goodbye to everyone. And I'm closing this door.
Are you? What with the Wi-Fi?
It's right there.
Right. Mel's gone. Yeah, it looks like we're all still running. 300 people tuned in. That's amazing. 455 likes. Can we hit the like button? Can we get to 470 likes? That would be absolutely fantastic. 470 likes. Hit the like button. Let's do it. Let's push it. Stone the goes. World Pub Crawl Friday. Doctor and nurse for Friday and for the NHS. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it, eh? You should do a Stone Crow Friday beer review. 5 beers you can easily get your hands on. Review as we go. David Ramsey, that's a good idea. Stone the Goes. Yeah, let's all get Stone the Goes in. Mel shut the back door. Mel shut the back door and the stream didn't like it one bit. We are back. We're back. Didn't like the Wi-Fi. It completely cut off. Completely cut off the Wi-Fi.
You'll have to be quiet then, won't you?
Mel said I gotta be quiet.
Just leave over here.
We just lost
Loft?
35 viewers. Man. It just went, it's offline, it's gone.
That's because I went. It's because I went. Yeah.
People are saying it's because Mel's gone.
Yeah.
Never shut the back door. That's the rule in my house. Streamed in like Mel sabotaged it. It's calling back up. Don't be quiet. Mel's back. Yes, we're back. We're back.
Come on.
In Circus in the 1970s, they got dogs in North for lives, and they were all successful. Mind your Wi-Fi, Dickory Duck. Born in the Band. We've got the Google Wi-Fi thing. It's meant to connect the two systems, but it doesn't like the PVC doors. Really doesn't like the PVC doors. It's a real shame. Maybe we put the Wi-Fi on that side and maybe it's enough to connect it. We'll have to test it. But the only way, get a Wi-Fi, we got the Google Wi-Fi. Should be fine. Should be fine. I think them viewers are gone. They've gone for the night. Let's do a classic car shows on Friday. All the classic cars. Joe Morris, £5 super chat. Simon, where can I get Stone the Goes beer from? I really want to try it. Joe Morris. Towards the end of June, Glen Affric Brewery, hit their website. You'll be able to order Glen Affric Brewery's Stone the Goes collaboration with myself on the website. Week, 2 weeks, something like that. It'll be up and running. Gary Millership, Fleshy Blood Orange. Have you got a power socket this side? You can get cable network extenders used to power cables. Yeah, good idea, Kevin Stroud. Have you tried Bootleggers Pilsner? I don't think I have. Do you have anything planned? Matt Sellers, do I have anything planned with the Blue Van Man? Covered this a few times tonight, so I'm going to be very quick with it. Not for the foreseeable future, but maybe one day. That would be great. I like Dave, he's a good guy. How's everyone doing? Stonking weather last weekend. I never left the garden and become a third. Love all the bottles of lit. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, all the bottles have lit up. Mission, can the membership push it to 700 likes? Wow, Joe Biden tension, that's a big ask, but let's do it. Can we go, let's start off with 500 likes. Can we get to 500 likes? Hit the like button. Let's try and get it to 500 likes. That would be absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure tonight. I'm not sure, but we will try. Hit the like button. 475. I'm enjoying the Blade. Lord's Brewing Company. I'm really enjoying it. What's the next beer? I think this is going to be the finisher. 10% ABV quad lager. Quadruple lager. I can't wait for the Blade to come to America. It should be cool. That would be amazing if it made it to America. Does anyone drink homebrew on here? Jack Cass. Ran out of Rheinbacher, so I'm on Warsteiner now. Love Paul's beer reviews. I love a Warsteiner Pilsner. Love a Warsteiner Pilsner. Fantastic stuff. Keep going, you can do it. Unleash the quad lager. Test it. Let me get through this 8% lager first. That's the problem. It's like it's starting to get a bit heavy now. That 10% lager will start a fight. Warsteiner. Blade is in America. Mine is on order. Joe Biden's dentures. Cool. Yes. Joe, can you share the website for the Blade American website? That makes sense? Yeah, that's right. Can you share the link here? That's it, the link for the website, for the Blade American website. Paul Gollin, Helles from Halaldi review. Helles. Hell's Lager from Aldi. Yeah, of course, I'll go and have a look. Same for the Blade rather than going for a sub or perfect draft. Yeah, I think the Blade, it's a kicking machine. It's a really lovely machine. It's proper class. Blade is great if you don't like good beer. I had no choice but to drink 2 cans of Stella last night. It was better than expected, but made me in the morning. Dickory Dock. Yep. When's the next Tesco Bucks and Beers being reviewed? Jonathan Nidblock, IPA and Stout released. I went out today, went to Tesco, Cardiff, went to Tesco's, Penarth. Nothing. No release for me, for the Real Ale Guide. Never mind. Never mind. Here's the quad lager, 10.3% ABV. I'd love for you to open a brewery, Simon, Jack. I live 10 minutes walk from St. Austell Brewery. That sounds amazing. Simon, you're the man. Thank you. Woohoo. No funny about that. With the 8%. Yeah, let's get it. 10%. 10% quad lager in the glass. Then I'm going for a wee. Come back. Give it a try. Can Be Reviews is still here, cool. I'm still to review any of this year's new Tesco's beers. Can Be Reviews, yeah. It's almost getting clickbaity, isn't it? It's almost getting like, don't know, like so many different beers from Tesco's, and it's always on Instagram. It's like some kind of weird plan they got going. Anyway, Steady Gonzalez, welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Thank you very much for the new membership tonight. I really appreciate it. We're going back up to 300 live views. That's amazing. That is amazing. After that little technical problem we had, we are well on our way. My blade is amazing. I live a 2-hour drive from the local pub, so I needed one. Matt Sellers, cool, amazing. Have you ever tried the Oettinger beer from Germany? It is one of the cheaper beers in Germany, but very good quality. Oettinger. I think I might have had something. Yes, I definitely have. I definitely had something from Oettinger. Bush beer, brewed by monks. Do you know of it? 16%. Them monks, they know what they're doing. Them monks, they know what they're doing, don't they? My blade came today. Amazing. It's not a show. Sorry, it's real. Cool. 16%, I got to go for a wee. Brilliant stream. Mate watching from the pub shed. Happy days. Ron D. Hello, Ron D. How we doing? We're back up. 300 live viewers on a Tuesday night. Amazing. 490 likes. I'm going for a wee. Can we get to 500 likes? Can we do 500 likes while I go for a wee? Hit that like button down there. Let's do it. I'll be back in a moment. Come on, let's do it. 500 likes. I'm back. I didn't go too far. We count. John Morris, have you tried any wall-drawn brewing companies in Caerphilly or Tudor Brewery in Abertillery? I think I might have had something from Tudor Brewery. Not had anything from wall-drawn brewing company though, Joel. I'll look for them. We did 500 likes. Thank you very much. And we got a super chat here. Oh, Steady Gonzalez become a member. Thank you very much to Joel and Steady and everybody else who's got involved tonight. Right. let's talk to you about this Beerwulf Brouwerij Noordt quad lager from the Netherlands, coming in at 10.3% ABV, 30 EBUs, not IBUs, but 30 EBUs, and 35% EBC. Now, the reason why I think it's hopped up even more to get it to 30 IBUs, the Scotch lager was 30 IBUs, the Enkel lager was 20 IBUs, and the Blond lager was 25 IBUs. But the reason why this quad lager is 30 IBUs, I believe, is to cover off the, of course, it's 10.3% ABV. They need to add a lot of flavour to this beer to get over that 10.2% ABV. You don't want a beer just tasting of alcohol, do you? So, beer in a glass, golden cherry coloured beer, one finger white head, good carbonation as you rock the beer back and forth. Is it drinkable? Let's get the aroma. It smells very good. It smells very good. Bit of cherry going on, slightly hoppy, citrusy, spicy, licorice, brown sugar. Kia, yeah, any vines? Back now. Not yet, Red Van Man, not yet. Let's dive in. Cheers. Licorice, plum, fig, prune. The warmth from the alcohol, you can feel it in the throat. There's no roasted malt, so no chocolate coffee caramel. 10%, like it has to be boozy as hell. It's not overly boozy, there's a lot of licorice flavour going on. Luke Chelsea, 26. Very good question. Isn't a lager meant to be light and refreshing? Well, a Baltic porter can be 8, 9, 10, 11% ABV. And that's not that refreshing, but it's still a lager. It comes, a Baltic porter, pardon me, is classed as a lager. So it's not meant to be, it's not supposed to be really refreshing and light and airy. James Pollard. There we are then. Welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Kieran Crooks. What am I drinking? G Money. I'm drinking a 10% quad lager from Brouwerij Noordt and Beerwulf collaboration. Many thanks, yeah, to the lifeboat keeping us afloat. A new membership from Kieran Crooks. Really appreciate it. The lifeboat really helps us to, well, we are really going to get out and about once this lockdown finally lifts here in Wales. I'm the CEO of Titanic Brewery. Jack, are you really? Are you really? How's Bob? There you go. How's Bob? I love Bob. What a guy. You know Bob. Jack, if you're the CEO of Titanic Brewery, how's Bob doing? It takes a hell of a lot longer to condition, but you have a very different effect. I'm serious. I'll send you good beer from Norway. Plum Porter's a decent beer. Very good beer. I love their Plum Porter. Really good beer. I just poured a Northern Monk, Stars and Stripes. Did the missus say it was good? By Bob Skinner. She haven't, I thought she'd released it. She haven't released it yet. She hadn't released it. Do you like French beer, Simon? Yes. Hello from Ireland. Hello from Ireland. How we doing? Bob, I love Plum Porter too. It's a lovely beer. I thought that was actually Bob from Titanic then. One but you keep going. It's a decent. My father-in-law brewed it. It's like the sugar fermented by frozen Carlin. Bob's your uncle. He is. Danish beer for the Danish footy this weekend. Prefer the stout Titanic. Titanic's a really good. It is the Plum Porter, so it's a really good beer. Anyone tried Leffe Ruby? What they like? What do they think of it? That's by Adam Reed. It's not a bad beer. I'm waiting for Adam to get back to me. Had any idea, Simon? Oh, sorry. Had an idea, Simon. Where did that go? I just lost. Lord's Brewing Company. Had an idea, Simon. A cinnamon and cracked black pepper stout. When this is all over, Lord's Brewing Company, I'm pretty sure we'll get around to a collaboration. That would be amazing. Titanic's a great movie. Did I say it? Notes of flashy blood orange. Iceberg Jack is a legend in the Stone Crow. Ended a stream he did. Look at that. Lord's Brewing Company. No way for Lord, what makes it like that? So. Flashy blood orange with viney notes. You love it, guys. You love it. You wouldn't have it any other way, would you? Every beer somebody's had from Spoons, they've enjoyed. Cool. No, Joe, you are the legend, my friend. Would definitely like to try that collaboration. Stars and Stripes pretty good. A stout with a hint of peanut butter and a little bit of sweetness, but couldn't say it's a jam or jelly. 505 likes. How we doing? How we doing with this stream, lads? How we doing with it? We doing okay? Where are we? Let's ask Google. Okay, Google, what's the time?
10:18 p.m.
20 past 10. It's not bad. It's not bad going. We are in the better maybe. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, mate, same as what I use. What sugar, spice, I want to tell me. Reckon you can get to 520, what, 520 likes? Yeah, we can do that. One of the followers, one of the commenters has asked for 520 likes. Can we do that? Can we hit 520 likes? Let's do it. Hit the like button. Let's get out there. 520 likes. Let's do it. 510. Titanic was one of my favourite craft beers back in 2018. Cool. Good beer. So 500 likes, Marspray. 600 likes before 11 for a 12-hour session. Simon, would you buy those Beerwulf beers in a bottle shop if they were £4 each? I see they are that price on their website. Luke Chelsea 26. That's a very good question. £4 each on the website. Would I buy these for £4 each? Big Brother anniversary show in the middle of June. Channel 4. Yeah, definitely. I think so. £4 on the Beerwulf website. I mean, if you buy the set, think about it as a set. Okay. The 4.2% Enkel lager, 4.2% ABV. You might be thinking £4, that's a bit of a stretch. I understand where you're coming from. Then you move over though, if you buy the 4 beers together, to the Blond lager, which is 6.5%, and you go, I can live with that. I can live with that being a £4 beer. By the way, they're all very, very tasty beers. Then you move over to the Scotch lager at 8% ABV. And then it's getting tasty. It's a black lager, loads of flavour going on. And then if you're like me, where you're like, have I really drunk all of these beers tonight and I can't quite remember, and you get round to the quad lager, 10.3% ABV, lovely, dark, delicious looking beer, loads of flavour, loads of taste, good stuff. Then yeah, 10.3% for a lager. So that's 4, 8, 16, £20. £20 for 4 beers. And you've had a jolly time. You've had a right jolly time. If you go to the pub with 20 quid, struggle. Personally, I think you're going to struggle. It's not a bad. I mean, 20 quid is not a bad. It's not a bad. It's not a bad price at all to pay for 4 really decent quality lagers. Yeah, 10% is nothing. Jim McDonald doesn't drink any beer less than 75% ABV. I missed a super chat from Joe Biden's dentures. Cheers to Iceberg Jack. Sent a super chat to Neck a Pint. Simon sang Had by the Bow soon after. Look up the stream. It's hilarious. Hail Iceberg Jack. Yeah, that was a really kind of strong stream. That was like, poof. I remember falling by the wayside very quickly after that. Well, there we go then. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16 quid, not 20, 16 quid. Where did I get 20 from? Never mind, we've had a drink. Normally I won't drink anything under 1%. I'd rather pay £5 for a good craft beer than a... Yep, Smarty Pants. Yep, of course, there's some fantastic beers out there at a great price. Even craft beer at a great price. You can get it really hoppy these days for a decent price. Simon, you need to meet Trigger and Mike. You can drink a 12% sour like fizzy Coke and then go mental. He's one of our brewers. He's bonkers. Fizzy Mike. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. I'd love to meet Fizzy Mike. Brilliant. Ashley Ann from Johnson, she's sitting beside me, but I can only hear you, lol. Hello, Ashley Ann. Ashley Ann, are you awake? Ashley Ann, hello, Ashley Ann. Big shout out to Ashley Ann. Maybe, why not, Martin Larson. Right, okay, we're going to drink some beer. She's so shocked. Thank you, mate. Cool. Hello, Ashley Ann. How you doing? Trigger Mike. But I like Fizzy Mike more. By Lord's Brewing Company. Hey, Simon, I just had a Beavers on Neck Oil Session IPA here in Germany. Normally, I love this brewery, but this was kind of nasty. You ever had it, Simon? Neck Oil Session IPA. This is by Hell Barn. Right. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. Beavertown there was a point in Beavertown Brewery's life where they were kicking it. Everybody, the releases, everybody wanted Beavertown. Unbelievable beer. Jumping like 6 foot in the air as soon as the beer was released. They would go and buy Beavertown. And then they sold out. And from my experience, you're talking about the same experience that I've had. It's not the same. It's not the same beer. Personally, I don't think Beavertown's beer is the same as it once was when they were absolutely independent. Can we go to midnight tonight? I'm loving this. Alan Mead. Whoa. That's a stretch. I will do my best, Alan. I will do my best. But naturally, I'm a 6 o'clock in the morning guy. I'll if I went to bed at 2 in the morning, which I never do, I'll still wake up at 6. Bong! 6 o'clock, I just wake up. Anyway, favourite New England IPA, Iceberg Jack. Whoa, that would be some kind of like Pliny the Younger, or something from Other Half, or something like that. Something really good. Verdant or Cloudwater. I love a really good New England IPA. Anyway, so yeah, going back to Alan Mead's super chat comment. And yeah, I got a hangover as well. Oh, not now, but struggling to sleep. Lord's Brewing Company. Yeah, I'll wake up at 6 if I go to bed at 2, 12, 10. So I go to bed at 10. If I go to bed at 10, sleep at 10, boom, gone, teeth brushed, sleeping at 10, I'll wake up at 6. I've had 8 hours sleep. 8 hours full sleep. I'll wake up, sun's rising in the garden, cup of coffee on the go. I love it. I love them. I'm a real morning person. I feel blessed. A real morning. I love the mornings. But a 12 o'clock live stream, I'd have to wind down. You know, like if I was to press stop now, because I've got myself mentally prepared for this live stream, I'd have to wind down. I'd have to go and mess about in the kitchen or go out in the garden or something and just wind down before I went to bed. Drink lots of water in the morning. Yeah. I try and drink a lot of water before I go to bed as well. Jack Flash. What would I have on my gravestone? I'm not really thinking about it, to be honest. Blimey. Maybe drink more beer? I don't know. Yeah, drink more beer on my gravestone. That'll do. Something like that. What's the point in loving memory? Drink more beer. I don't know. I don't really think about it, to be honest. Gotta think about it, mate. Ooh. No, blimey, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Blimey. Gravestones. Stone the Crows. I mean, yeah, blimey. Drink more beer. Drink more craft beer. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gone. Why should I worry about what's on my gravestone when I'm gone? I can't see it. I'll never see it. I'll be under the ground before I see the gravestone. So, good levels of carburation in and around the grave. Can you imagine? The ground is fizzing and hissing and with the 7,000 beers we've drank on the channel, yeah. Triple hazy, no, not had that. I think I'm going to ask politely, because we are dropping down now. We are dropping down. Liver flying out the ground. Yeah, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. 520 likes. What can we do? We're not going to do much this time of night now. Can we do 530? 530 likes on the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 530 likes. Let's go for it. Or maybe as the guys have asked for, 550. Let's up it. We've done 530. That's done. That's a done deal. Can we do 550 likes on the channel tonight? That would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hit that like button. Stone the Crows. Joe Morris. The worst beer I've had to be with Elvis Juice. Worst beer. Cool. Cool. Did you ever get 1,000 likes on these live streams? We did. Yes. We did. We did the birthday. We did the birthday live stream and we got like 1,100 likes. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like fantastic. Joe Biden's dentures, $5. Simon, you have no clue how big the Stone Crow is going to be in a year, do you? You're a babe in a free market wilderness, prepared to be popular. We're Joe. A direct answer to Joe Biden's dentures. We're gonna carry it on. We're gonna see how far we go with it. Push it. Keep pushing. I'm a pusher. I'm not happy until something is achieved. I think we got a lot to achieve on the channel. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of work to do. I am well aware of my responsibility. I want to pull up other channels on YouTube, like, for instance, the fantastic support we've had tonight from Paul's Beer Reviews, Kent Beer Reviews, Wonder Beer Wonder, who were tuned in earlier on, Lord's Brewing Company, who have watched us since the live shutdown thing happened. I want to support everybody, but I feel this responsibility, you know, this like, I'm not saying I feel like the leader, you know, the leader in the school gang. I don't feel like I'm the leader in the school gang, but I feel like there's an opportunity to be had to mention other channels, but only if they tune in. Paul's Beer Reviews has been tuned in all night. I don't mind giving Paul's Beer Reviews a shout out, and I don't mind giving Kent Beer Reviews a shout out, because these guys have been tuned in all night. They've not like come in, commented, disappeared. They've been here all night, and I appreciate that massively, because I feel like, because you know the worst thing about this whole thing, and I say this, how would I say this without making myself look like an idiot? You know, like one of the largest channels in the world, beer channels in the world. I feel like I'm not part of the gang. I feel like I'm not part of the crew, if you like, because I'm bigger than these other channels. But I actually watch some of these guys' beer reviews. I'll sit and watch Kent and Paul and everybody else and watch that. But it's hard for me to be like completely part of the gang. Completely part of the gang. I don't know what I'm saying really. Let's just leave it. Let's just drink some beer and leave it. I'm not gonna bother. I like Paul's beer reviews, his corner shop. Oh, Lord's Brewing Company, £5 super chat. Getting emotional here. You're a good man for entertaining and encouraging us. It's created a community. We're all good. We're all going to Joe Biden's dentures after. Yeah, Lord's Brewing Company. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're all part of the same community. We really are. Some channels might be bigger than others. Doesn't mean I'm a human being. It's not like I've suddenly become this robot that that doesn't get affected by some comments or I miss the meetups we used to have with the other beer reviewers. I miss the meetups. They're brilliant. We used to meet up at different breweries and have a beer. Best beer channel on YouTube by far. So thank you very much, Alan. I appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Cronenberg 64. Wow! That's by Nova Steel, New Zealand. Netherlands, sorry. Kingslayer, Buxton Storm Shadow. No, Cronenberg. Cool. Maybe you also talk about other topics in the stream. What's your favourite black metal albums or fantastic album you really liked? Barry Island Beach Meetup. That sounds cool. Oh, Rob, how do you become a member, Simon? So, Rob, direct answer to you. Try and become a member. If you're on a laptop or a computer, you'll see a join button underneath. You can become a member of the channel by hitting the join button. Or, if you don't see the join button below Rob, you can go to youtube.com/Real Ale Guide /join. So that's youtube.com/Real Ale Guide /join. And you'll become a member. Really appreciate your new membership. Oh! Kent Beer Reviews. I miss you too, Simon. We'll visit Cardiff when I feel ready. Yeah, no rush. When all this rubbish is over, you come and meet me. That'd be cool. Hey, I love Adrian Morley. Hey, I want to give a special mention as well to Adrian Morley, who really has been with us from the start. These these live streams, Adrian Morley has been with us from the very beginning. Really has. Some of the funniest comments I've read have been from Adrian Morley. So I really appreciate that from you're off, mate. Super chats. On it. Hi. Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth Robinson. How are we doing? Kent, you're a top bloke, gotta come and see us. Absolutely, Lord's Brewing Company. Yeah, we're gonna have a massive meetup. Love you, bro. Love you too, man. But much never. We're going to do Cardiff when it's all over. Can't wait. 2 big nights. Paul's beer reviews. He has been watching. I was like, I've been giving these guys shout outs and they haven't been bloody replying to. But then all of a sudden, Kent and then Paul's beer reviews. Simon, you're the original as far as I'm concerned. I'm probably the main inspired behind me starting the channel. If I'm honest, so cheers. Paul's beer reviews. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I just hope, however big my channel gets, I just hope that I can still be part of the boys, the meetups, meeting up, having drinks. I still love going to the pub and meeting other people, and I'm still a normal bloke. That's my point. I suppose my biggest fear has been if this channel like goes out of control. Not wrong word. If the channel grows massively, that's the word. If the channel grows massively, then I'd still like to be part of. Yeah, Lord's Brewing Company saying, of course you will. I want to be one of the boys because I think it would be unfair. It'd be unfair if like I was ever seen as like unapproachable or you know where I'm coming from. I want to be one of the boys all the time, regardless of how big my channel gets in the future. That's the answer. Joe Biden says it would be like some advice people would pay a great deal for. Some advice, yeah, exactly that. I personally think having a meetup would be great. However, it will require a bit of planning, location, hostels, pubs, etc. Exactly. Pimp My Sniper, yeah, exactly that. Barry Fest in October, field, big tent, local breweries, let's go. Get helping Simon, have other people review beer for you too. Matty, I have thought about that. I really have. Oh God. Yeah. Tommy Pierce just watched Blue Violence Beer Can video and he named the YouTubers he knows and you wasn't one of them. How does it make you feel? Tommy Price. I've had a beer. Tommy Price, I've had a beer. I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's a bubble. True Geordie has his bubble of people that's... I'm not going to get involved. I don't care. I'm going to let it go. I don't care. Sorry, I don't care. I couldn't give a monkeys. Basically, very short story is that some channels are allowed to mention other channels because they're part of the same community, part of the same knit, part of the same company. So, of course, you're not going to start mentioning the competition over there. The Click Gang, yeah, exactly, the Click Gang. You're not going to start mentioning the conversation if you're not invited into that conversation. I know the real Dave. I've met the real Dave. He's a decent guy. That's all I got to say on the matter. He's a decent guy. He really is. Green King or spoons? Spoons. I'm going to say spoons, I think. Just like going to a local pub. Hope it stays the same in all ways. Martin, it will always stay the same. It will always stay the same. As long as you just support us. If you can hit the like button. Get the like button hit. Let's get 550. Let's go for 4 likes. 550 likes. That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Done it. 553 likes. 553 likes. Cool. Thank you. When do you think the pubs will reopen in the UK? That's by the G Key. I mean, if I'm honest, I'd say tomorrow. I'd love tomorrow. let's get the pubs open tomorrow. But it's not realistic. It's not a realistic thing. It's impossible, really, isn't it? It's just not going to happen. You always be my friend, Simon. Watch you from the beginning. Kent Beer Reviews, Craig. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's just, my channel's 10 years old. That's the thing. I mean, that's the reason for, I think, this continued kind of growth cycle with the channel is because it's 10 years old. It's I'll always be one of the boys. I'll always be one of the boys. I promise you that. It's over 10 years old, and it's like, I think it grows in clicks, doesn't it? It grows in a certain way. It gets to a certain size, and then it grows a certain size the next year, and then it grows a certain size the year after, and it just keeps on going. It's the uncontrollable beast, I suppose. That it's just. Simon, you're a shout out from 100k views. Who do I need to shout out to get 100k views? We got 230 people tuned in. JTB saying I'm hammered. Am I missing the football? Says Gary Millership. Yes, I am. And Alan Mead is saying, can't wait to get my Stone the Crows t-shirt. Thank you very much, Alan. Thank you, Alan. Okay, Google, what is the time?
It's 10:47 p.m.
On that note, where are we? 226. I think we're nearly we're at the end. So I'm going to say give it 10 minutes. Give it 10 minutes or so. Can we, if you've got final comments, a final conversation, if you want to say anything that's really important, if you want to hit the like button in the next 10 minutes. The lock-in, says Jack. One for the road. Oh, I'm done. I think I'm done. Just that 10% beer's got me. Stay humble, mate, and you'll be good. I've watched you from the years and never mentioned how she sang with Welsh legend Sir Tom Jones 3 times. Stay true, stick to your roots. Mike Ward. Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mike. Another great night, Si. Thanks, mate. Cool. Hit the like button. Yeah, let's go for it, guys. I mean, I'm about to go in a moment. Can we get to 600 likes? Anywhere near 600 likes? Can we go for it? £2 super chat from David. Simon, can you tell Jordan he's out of his element? Jordan, you're out of your element. There you go. Top night. I need my cap. 600, here we come. 580 likes. Wow. It's possible. It's possible. 20 likes to go before we sign out tonight. That would be amazing. 18 to go. 18 likes. Look at that. 17 likes. Come on, guys. Let's do this. 17 likes to go. 15 likes. I'm going to get a beer. I'm going to get a drink. 15 likes to go. 14. 14 likes to go. Hit the like button. We can do it. 13 to go. Hit the like button. Come on, guys. You tuned in. 228 of you. Hello from Michigan. You having one more. Pimp My Sniper. I'm going to say. I'm going to be honest. I'm done. I am done. I'm going to finish this. I haven't finished this 10% beer yet. 593. Gary, we're going to keep this going after the lockdown. We really will. We'll be back Friday, 7 o'clock. Put it in your diaries. Friday, 7 o'clock. The wife will be sitting next to me. Craft beer lady, Mel. She'll be sitting next to me. Lots of fun, lots of laughter. We might, if we can get the beer, we might do a German themed like. a German themed night. A German themed night. We're two likes away. Can we hit the like button twice? 2 more times to get to 600 likes. I'd really appreciate it. 600 likes. We've done it, guys. We've done it. Hit the like button. Thank you so very much. 602 likes. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so very much for tonight. Right. Are we going to raise our glasses together? Are we going to have a last drink together on this Tuesday night live? Grab your glasses. Come on, guys. Let's chink them to the camera. There you go. Let's have a beer together. Brilliant. Cheers, mate. Great theme. Have to bring the Lupo in. Alan Mead. Yeah, Alan Mead, you've been fantastic all night. Thank you very much, Alan. Before we all head off, I just want to say thanks. Alan, honestly, thank you. Thank you. You've been a wonderful supporter of the channel through all of your super chats. It's been amazing. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Cheers, Simon. Night, mate. Big swing that. Better sleep on the couch. Sweet dreams, boys. Sweet dreams. Come on, guys. Let's chink our glasses. Let's drink our beers. And we'll say good night. And I'll see you all on Friday. Friday night at the Stone Crow virtual pub. Oh. See you all later. Honestly, I mean this. I love you all so very much. See you soon.